The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod Communications, GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Kentuckiana Football Friday starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bullitt East High School in Mount Washington, Kentucky. Mike Beck, Paul Love here tonight for the battle between the Bullitt East Chargers and the Oldham County Colonels as we near the end of regular season here in Kentucky. Indiana in playoffs tonight, but we're here across the river for a District 5-3 matchup tonight.
Everything looks like a good game, Mike, between these two teams. Both teams 4-4. I know we'll get into those statistics a little bit later, but another one of those perfect nights for football, it seems. Going to be nice and cool and, no elements in the way.
Been one of those years. We've had 10 weeks in a row of excellent weather. This makes number 10, and it still feels warm enough. You could almost wear shorts up here tonight. It will get cool as the sun goes down, but we'll talk about game time weather and all that here in just a moment. But we anticipate a good game tonight, don't we?
Absolutely, between these two teams. Like I say, they are both District 3 here in Kentucky, and though they're both already qualified for playoffs, I think positioning means a lot here. It's a very important game for both teams and a pretty big rivalry as well.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and take our first break. When we come back, we'll listen to your interview with Coach Fox from Oldham County and get his thoughts on the game tonight. All that and more still to come as we get
no matter
our coverage
what
underway.
Falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service, Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling in LaGrange. For trusted on-time service, call Thompson at 502-817-3105. Thompson, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net.
This is Paul Love with Glycod.com, streaming live tonight from Bullitt East High School, where the Chargers of Bullitt East are going to be playing against the Colonels of Oldham County. With me tonight is head coach Michael Fox of Oldham County. Coach, third time that we've seen you guys play this year. Have you gotten better as the year's gone on?
Yes, from beginning of year to where we are now, I think there's definite improvement. Consistency's been our biggest weakness all year long. We've played good halves, we've played good quarters. I still want to see us play a complete 4 quarters. I think we haven't played to that potential yet.
Interestingly, Coach, I looked at your schedule and your win-loss record. Every win this year has been followed by a loss. I don't know if you know that or not. Win, loss, and so on. Now, you won big last week against Nelson County. So what are you going to have to do to break this trend?
Well, Bullitt East is a very solid football team. They're very reminiscent of Bullitt Central, who we played a couple weeks ago. They're going to be a run-first team. So they have 3 solid running backs. We have to stop all 3 of them. We have to put them in some situations where they have to throw the football because they're not comfortable doing that. So I told our guys early, whether we force a turnover or we get a 3-and-out, a 3-and-out's as good as a turnover. Get their offense off the field so that we can really win time of possession early and keep our offense on there as long as possible.
I understand. Listen, back on week 7, we covered your game, and the star of the game was Lucas Jones. He had a great game that night, carried the ball 20 times, gained 213 yards and 3 touchdowns, according to what I had for him. I assume he's fine, and you got Eric Edwards back tonight, I understand. He was not there the last time.
Correct. And we're getting healthier across the board. We've had some guys banged up. Jalen Moore was another one who's a big play threat at receiver, and he's back to full strength this week. So I think offensively we're going to try to do some things we haven't done at this point in the season because we're the healthiest we've been. So.
Well, that's a good sign. Coach, statistically on defense, I got Forey, Purvis, Dykes, Ratliff, your leading tacklers. Would you go along with that assessment?
Yeah, and up front, Alex Roberts and Devin Cancel have done a great job. On the defensive line, they don't get as many tackles, but they eat 2 or 3 blocks every play and really allow those guys to fly around and make plays for us.
Coach, good luck tonight. I know this is going to be a good game. 4-4 each of you, both of you in District 3, so you got something to prove here tonight.
There's a lot on the line for both teams, so it's going to be a big one.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
What matters to a trained comfort specialist? Cool summers, cozy winters, and an energy bill that's light as a feather, no matter the season. Because your comfort is a matter of opinion, and with a trained comfort specialist on your side, it's also a matter of fact.
Kinzer & Kinzer, serving Oldham and surrounding counties for 30 years. Geothermal heating and cooling, plumbing, residential sales, service, maintenance, and 24-hour emergency service.
It's hard to stop a trained comfort specialist.
For more than 20 years, LaGrange Chiropractic has helped patients achieve a goal of pain-free living. Operated by Dr. Lee Petrucci, LaGrange Chiropractic offers the latest in technologies and advanced treatment options, which are accepted by most insurance plans. For a free consultation, visit LaGrangeChiropractic.com or call 502-222-0000. LaGrange Chiropractic, located at 301 South 1st Street in LaGrange.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
Here to Bullitt East High School, Mike Beck, Paul Love, and time for our keys of the game tonight, brought to you by Crestwood Hardware, Oldham County's premier locally owned hardware store. For the latest do-it-yourself items at a competitive price, visit Crestwood Hardware on Highway 22 or call 241-8491. Keys to the game tonight. Well, don't fumble, don't have penalties, and score touchdowns. What are your keys, Paul?
Well, all the cliches, always. You could do that almost any Friday night. But tonight I think Oldham County is just going to have to stop the Bullitt East run game, particularly this Hunter Purdue. Carried the ball 95 times, 618 yards, and 9 touchdowns. And also, like Coach said, there's a couple other guys back there in the backfield that can run the ball well, also, including quarterback Blake Rhodes, who has also rushed for 3 touchdowns and thrown for 4. So stop that run game first. That's their main method. And then just play 4 quarters of football. Bullitt East, on the other hand, I think they've got to contain Lucas Jones. Last time we were here on week 7, Jones had 100 and, let's see, how much was that? 100 and...
he had a bunch.
He had a bunch of yards. I'd have that on another sheet of paper. But for the year, he's carried the ball 129 times, 742 yards, 5 touchdowns. He had 3 touchdowns the night that we saw them. So he's he's a big key for them. And also the diversification of the Oldham County offense. I think they've got to be able to protect against that pass as well. Remember, Moore is back now, as well as 3 other receivers in Samples and Deckard and Young. So those are my keys. We'll see it in quarter 4 if those keys pay off.
All right, we'll go ahead and take another break. When we come back after this series of commercial messages, we will hear, Paul, your interview with Coach Mark Sander of the Chargers. That's still to come as Glycod coverage continues right here on Glycod.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today 502-817-3105 or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Louisville's Blind Factory and Wallpaper Outlet has been family-owned and operated since 1975, carrying a complete line of products with thousands of rolls of wallpaper and border in stock. Blinds Direct offers free in-home consultations for window treatments and an in-home installation team eager to serve you. For all your blinds and wallpaper needs, call 266-0079 or visit the website at blindsdirect.com.
Blinds Direct. Not just blinds.
Glycod.com is the premier online source for the most in-depth coverage of high school sports. From the best in play-by-play events to real-time score updates and a gallery of the area's top performers. Glycod.com is a must-click for more on your favorite team. Browse and watch video, audio, live, and archived. That's Glycod.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, too, at Glycod.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
This is Paul Love reporting for Glycod.com here at Bullitt East High School tonight, where the Bullitt East Chargers are facing the Colonels of Oldham County. Coach, you're coming off a big win last week against North Bullitt, 40-9. You've won 3 of your last 4 games, so it seems like you're on a roll. How do you assess your season up to this point?
It's kind of been a little bit of a roller coaster. You know, we play some tough competition in our non-district. Not to say that this district game or any of the other district games are not as tough. I just think we play a very tough season over here at Bullitt East, and you know, tonight is going to be for dictating 2, 3, and 4 in our district. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's the way you run it. I'm from Indiana, so you know everybody plays over there. There's no seating or anything like that. So this is the first time we've seen you this year. Tell us a little bit about your players on offense.
Well, we got some great guys that will be in some different formations, multiple formations. It's not any secret that we like to run the ball more than we throw it, but we try to throw it when we want to, not when somebody dictates to us. So you should see some nice runs from some of our guys and some good blocking from our offense.
Yeah, we've got some good stats on your guys here, fortunately. When I looked at your roster, I see a lot of the same names on defense as offense. You got a lot of players going both ways?
Yeah, we do over here. And, it's good and bad with that. You got guys over there because they know how to defend and play good defense for you. And we just got to, Oldham County is a run team, but they're going to throw the ball when they want to and not when they're really dictated, and you never know when they're going to throw it. So we got to be ready for the passing to defend the passing game defensively. And we do have certain subs though on both sides of the ball that I think we're pretty good at knowing when to put some people in to give some guys some breathers.
Yeah, I noticed that too, because you do have quite a few players, for example, catching passes and running the ball and what have you. So again, you face a pretty good opponent tonight in Oldham County here in District 3. All that being said, what's it going to take? I see this as a toss-up game between the two teams, pretty evenly matched. What has to happen for you to win?
We got to make fewer mistakes than they do, because that's with any game. But we got to. Most people say, protect the ball, maybe turnovers, special teams, field position, things like that.
No fumbles, no interceptions.
Those kinds of, because it's really, I think, it can come down to that type of ball game on who's, and when you get there as a high school kid, sometimes you slip, fall, you don't make the tackle like at the next levels. So it's whoever has the chance to make that play for either side of this game and can make the play for you.
Well, sounds great, Coach. Good luck tonight. I think I'm going to see a good game tonight. Hope we can. Hope you guys tonight and in the future have a good season. Thank you
very much.
Thanks.
No matter what falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service, Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
What matters to a trained comfort specialist? Cool summers, cozy winters, and an energy bill that's light as a feather, no matter the season. Because your comfort is a matter of opinion, and with a trained comfort specialist on your side, it's also a matter of fact.
Kinzer & Kinzer, serving Oldham and surrounding counties for 30 years. Geothermal heating and cooling, plumbing, residential sales, service, maintenance, and 24-hour emergency service.
It's hard to stop a trained comfort specialist.
For more than 20 years, LaGrange Chiropractic has helped patients achieve a goal of pain-free living. Operated by Dr. Lee Petrucci, LaGrange Chiropractic offers the latest in technologies and advanced treatment options, which are accepted by most insurance plans. For a free consultation, visit LaGrangeChiropractic.com or call 502-222-0000. LaGrange Chiropractic, located at 301 South 1st Street in LaGrange.
What matters to a trained comfort specialist? Cool summers, cozy winters, and an energy bill that's light as a feather, no matter the season. Because your comfort is a matter of opinion, and with a trained comfort specialist on your side, it's also a matter of fact.
Kinzer & Kinzer, serving Oldham and surrounding counties for 30 years. Geothermal heating and cooling, plumbing, residential sales, service, maintenance, and 24-hour emergency service.
It's hard to stop a trained comfort specialist.
For more than 20 years, LaGrange Chiropractic has helped patients achieve a goal of pain-free living. Operated by Dr. Lee Petrucci, LaGrange Chiropractic offers the latest in technologies and advanced treatment options, which are accepted by most insurance plans. For a free consultation, visit LaGrangeChiropractic.com or call 502-222-0000. LaGrange Chiropractic, located at 301 South 1st Street in LaGrange.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
And welcome back here as our pregame coverage continues. Mike Beck with Paul Love in the booth, and time for our game day weather forecast brought to you tonight by Cracker Barrel. Louisville area locations are always looking for enthusiastic individuals to help provide great country cooking and friendly service. You can stop by any location or apply at crackerbarrel.com/careers. And the game time weather tonight here at Mount Washington Bullitt East High School, it's perfect tonight. 70 degrees at kickoff, clear skies, just some light wispy clouds out to the west. It might drift overhead, but really no chance of rain, nothing to fear, but fear itself, I think somebody said that once. And I don't know too many people fearing the weather tonight, but a great night for football, Paul.
Absolutely. We, like you said earlier, we have not had one of those nights where you had to wear a jacket of any kind. It's been an outstanding year as far as weather is concerned for football. You know, I understand the weather report next week does have it getting a little bit cooler, so next Friday we might not be able to say the same thing.
And I'm off next Friday. How did that work?
That's good. Yeah.
Perfect for me. So, but let's talk a little bit more about this game. We've talked about some key matchups. We've talked about, we've heard from both coaches. Any final thoughts before we get ready to get this thing underway tonight?
Well, I think we've said it already from the standpoint both teams 4-4, fairly equally matched, a little bit of a home court advantage for Bullitt East. But, you know, I mentioned Lucas Jones earlier, on the 7th, when he carried the ball 20 times for 213 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's a force to be reckoned with. And also, if you remember back then, Coach Fox talked about the fact that they're healthier now than they've ever been before, and that's when Parker Caudell came in and played quarterback in that game, which they won in Week 7. So one other player I do want to mention, though, in that backfield, along with Lucas Jones for Oldham County, is Daniel Calderon. He's the guy that they give the ball to for short yardage. Carried the ball 34 times, 165 yards, really good short yardage type of a runner. So those two, along with now the core of receivers, including Jalen Moore back, another player that they have to work with, along with Samples and Deckard and Young in that wide receiver position. You know, they've got an arsenal, and as we reported earlier, they pass and run the football much more than Bullitt East, who is a primarily run team.
You know, it's a pretty common story as teams start the season. They're healthy. They're anticipating a great year. You get a few injuries, a couple of twisted ankles, a bum knee or something. Early in the season, many of those players are coming back just at this time of the year, and you're getting strong and healthy once again.
Well, and again, that's not in just high school football. That's just about in any sport. I mean, you talk about the baseball series that's going on now. Players are getting back and getting better, and you can say the same thing for football. Teddy Bridgewater's coming back from Minnesota in the pro football ranks. He's a U of L quarterback. So, yes, exactly. They get healthier, and not only that, they've gotten better. The younger players have gotten older in terms of seniority, and they're ready to play and getting ready for tournament football.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and take our final break, and we'll come back with the preliminaries out of the way, and we'll have kickoff. Oh, just to point out, this series started in 2013. These two schools started playing. Bullitt East has won all 4 meetings. Oldham County never won. And also a little tidbit to chew on. Coach Fox from Oldham County, is a Bullitt East alum.
He used to teach here, too, I understand.
So a couple of little undercurrents perhaps tonight might make this game a little bit more interesting as we get it underway. But we'll take a break and be right back with a kickoff in about 4 minutes. Stay with us, folks.
What matters to a trained comfort specialist? Cool summers, cozy winters, and an energy bill that's light as a feather, no matter the season. Because your comfort is a matter of opinion, and with a trained comfort specialist on your side, it's also a matter of fact.
Kinzer & Kinzer, serving Oldham and surrounding counties for 30 years. Geothermal heating and cooling, plumbing, residential sales, service, maintenance, and 24-hour emergency service.
It's hard to stop a trained comfort specialist.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows. What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
Glycod Communications presents Kentuckiana Football Friday. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kinzer & Kinzer in LaGrange, Oldham County's trained comfort specialists. By LaGrange Service Center, caring for your car with Napa know-how. By Lawson Financial, helping you plan for your financial security. LawsonFinancial.net. By LaGrange Chiropractic at 301 South 1st Street. Undo the mileage on your body at LaGrange Chiropractic. By Battery Giant, where you can shop for many types of batteries online at batterygiant.com. By the Oldham County Board of Health. Healthy people, strong community. OldhamCountyHealthDepartment.org. By Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, a top outdoor equipment choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. By Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Metro Windows at 502-550-1489. And by Thompson Heating and Cooling. Making people feel comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net. Now to the field for all the action of Kentuckiana Football Friday from Glycod Communications.
And welcome here to the field as the teams have lined up for kickoff, and we're about ready to get this game underway. One thing they're waiting for is the scoreboard to get straightened out. It still says 127 flashing on and off, and hopefully they'll get that solved here because I know that everybody would like to see that happen.
Mike, we talked a little bit about Bullitt East offense. Blake Rhodes at quarterback having a good year as just a sophomore, 6'1", 180 pounds. Also Hunter Purdue, we mentioned him, but they've got a couple of other good runners too, and Ty Hawkins, a 6', 190-pound junior, and Logan McKenna. So I think you're going to hear those names, Hawkins, McKenna, and Purdue, a lot when Bullitt East has the ball.
All right, well, they seem to be having a little technical difficulties on the field as the scoreboard is now flashing.
It is.
It's a blinking beacon there, but it's stuck at 1:27 on the clock, and they'll have to get this solved quickly or they'll keep the clock on the field, and that will annoy everyone.
Including us.
Including us, yes. Just when I get my clock camera working perfectly, here we go.
Mark Sander, the coach here at Bullitt East, in his second year, at BE, but also he's been around the block a bunch of times too. I looked at his resume. He's coached at several different schools, so he's no new kid on the block, that's for sure.
Most notably, he spent 10 years at DeSales and had some pretty powerful teams there. So we're going to keep the clock on the field, apparently, and
that
hopefully
will
they'll get
not
caught
be
up.
a good thing for us. Anyway, Oldham County going to receive the ball.
Tis what it is. Bullitt East to kick off and get this game underway.
There's the whistle.
Zach Perdue approaches the ball, and the kick is short. And going to be taken by one of the up men.
Ratliff, I think, is it not?
Ratliff, number 7, across the 30, down to the 32, maybe the 33-yard line, and they'll have 1st and 10. And we got this thing underway. And while they have that clock tied up, we'll have to go ahead and pull that off the scoreboard so as not to confuse you at home. And we'll just do our best to kind of figure it out as we go. You'll be like we are. We have no idea. 1st and 10. First time to see the Oldham County offense tonight. They get first crack at the Chargers.
First time we've seen the quarterback for Oldham County in a while, Eric Edwards.
Edwards under center. Jones behind him. Single back offense. 3 split out to the far side, 1 to the near side. It's a running play. Jones to the left. And he'll get out to about the 35-yard line. Picked up a couple, 2nd and 8.
Both quarterbacks wearing number 14.
Makes it easy for us.
There you go.
And numbers we can almost read. Oldham County, I have no problem. Bullitt East, we'll figure it out as we go.
First carry of the game, no surprise. Lucas Jones on 3-yard carry, 2nd and 7.
Jones to the right, Jones to the left. Edwards through the air. Edwards in the shotgun, and he'll hand off to Jones, who goes to the left side. Offensive line moves the pile, and he's out across the 40 to the 41. It'll be 3rd and 3. I'm sorry, 3rd and 2. Not a bad run for Jones.
5 or 6 yards on that carry. So no surprises so far. Jones left and Jones right.
Can be 3rd and about 3, where they've got it spotted right now.
So another one of those, or the first of probably many 3rd down situations.
Bring 3 receivers to the near side. Edwards under center. Short yardage. You get the defensive player moving. Edwards changing up the play at the line. We'll see what he's got in his hat here. Handoff to Jones, and the defense of the Chargers sniffed that out. Nothing doing. No gain.
He had a receiver in the slot over on the right side that looked to me like a little slant was wide open. I'm not sure why they didn't pick that up. But nevertheless, back to punt for Oldham County. Who we got in that punting formation?
I believe that's Sean Rawls, 13.
I remember that name.
Rawls to kick. Snap is good. Kick gets away, no trouble. High kick, but short. It's going to bounce and take a terrible bounce for Oldham County and stop just about the 40-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 41. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Really surprised. Jones carried all 3 times in the first series, and it was a 3 and out, so maybe they'll learn from that. They had a receiver open on the right side, their trips formation.
Dykes was the man that downed the ball. They end up putting it down at the 39-yard line. That's where the Chargers will start, 1st and 10. Their first offensive series. We'll get to see them tonight. See what they can do. As you said, you're primarily a running team, but they can pass when they choose to. And it appears they got the clock working. We'll have to see.
And the yard line, ball on the 39, so it's getting better. Clock at 9:32. Ooh, nice tackle in the backfield.
Good defensive stop.
Number 23 carrying the ball.
That would be Hunter Perdue.
3-yard loss.
And he drops him back for 3. And looky there.
2nd and 13.
Game clock working. It says 9:12. We'll just have to trust that's accurate.
Well, the down marker is correct too. 2nd and 13. So technician worked.
Rhodes back in the shotgun, fakes the handoff to the first man through. Second man through, wide open.
Oh, he's got some run. He's got room. It is a foot race.
Is he going to get caught? He's dragged down at the 5-yard line, runs right out of our camera view. But a great run by Hunter Purdue.
Is that Purdue?
That was Purdue, number 23.
I got to get my calculator to figure out how many yards that was. That's 11 down to the, what yard line is it?
Down to the 5.
Down to the 5, so that's another 45. That's a 56-yard gallop.
Nice run by Purdue. Yeah.
That run is good for a Chargers.
Chargers strike quickly there. Purdue used the referee as kind of a blocking back. We have a penalty, personal foul against Oldham County, and that's going to be another half the distance to the goal from the 5 to the 2.5. And you really don't want to help the enemy out when you're that close to your own goal line.
Purdue showed speed on that carry.
He sure did.
Almost broke loose.
Rhodes under center. Hands off to the first man through. Pyle is moving, but no touchdown signal. Ball down to the 1-yard line.
McKenna on the carry. So got maybe a yard, you think?
About 1.5 yards.
Call it 2. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, they do spot it at the 2-yard line, so they didn't give him too much. Second and goal. Bullitt East threatening. They're knocking on the door after a big run from Hunter Purdue. Rhodes, hands off. First man through.
Trying to move the pile.
He's going to come up just a wee bit short. Now they say he's in. Touchdown. Late signal from the side judge as he comes running over. And the Chargers jump on top. 6-0.
And I did not see who carried the ball. Was that?
I don't believe it was Purdue. So whoever was the other back in the lineup, I think it may have been 24.
McKenna?
I think it was McKenna, but see if we can get a confirmation on that. Extra point attempt. Snap is low, but the hold is good. And the kick is good as well. And just like that, Bullitt East opens up a 7-point lead, and that's not what the Colonels wanted to see to start with. 7-0. Oldham County trailing already here in a district contest. 8 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And bam, Hunter Purdue's showed off some speed here.
Absolutely. He has carried the ball more than anybody else on the team. I've got him with 95 carries, 618 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Also 5 catches, so he's a very versatile player, and we now know he's got some pretty good speed too.
Yeah, he turned on his afterburners there and pulled away and gives the Chargers an early 7-0 lead here. Second kickoff of the night. The Chargers ready to get it going again.
And deep to receive. Would I guess that that's Lucas Jones back there?
I believe it is. The kick is up. It's good. Going to be returned. Taken at about the 15-yard line by Jones. Trying to thread the needle. Gets across the 35 and out to about the 38-yard line where he comes down. Not a bad return. 23-yard return on a pretty decent kickoff. We've seen all sorts of kickoffs this year. Some good, some not as attractive.
Indeed. Oldham County needs to get something going now. Once again, run Jones, run Jones, run Jones. And where's that passing game that we heard so much about? Tripp's right. Actually, 4 receivers to the right.
And no back in the backfield, so if Edwards doesn't pass, he's going to run for his life.
Ratliff.
Short pass out here. We've got a penalty coming in late. Flying in from the back judge. Or from the umpire, I should say. 3-yard gain on that pass. We'll see. And no, it's a hold against Oldham County, so it'll go back 10.
Wipes out the pass play. Another penalty. And that's a 10-yard one?
Yeah, so they're going to mark that penalty right about the spot of the forward progress, so to put the ball back just inside the 31-yard line. And bring up a 1st and 18?
At least.
1st and 17. That's what they have on the scoreboard. Who are we to argue with the scoreboard people?
Me, I would say it's more than 7 yards.
I would agree with you. Edwards fakes the roll out to the right.
Nice tackle that time.
Jones tripped up, couldn't get it going. Good defensive penetration by the left side of the defense for the Chargers. No gain.
Good arm tackle that time. I think it might have been Ty Hawkins at a linebacker, a junior from Bullitt East.
2nd and 18. Oldham County not had luck over the years against Bullitt East. The series started in 2013, and it's been all Chargers every meeting of these two.
Single backfield once again. Edwards.
Going to drop, roll to his left, puts the pass up, has a receiver, and through the hands of his man, Jalen Moore, wide open.
Jalen Moore, sure was. He was targeted. Ball went right through his hands. Should have caught it. Nice looking pass by Edwards, but, you know, Coach Fox has talked about consistency. They have really lacked the consistency in this first quarter of the play.
3rd down and about 18.
You'd have to assume either a screen pass or maybe a draw play to Lucas Jones, but need a chunk of yards here or they're going to be 3 and out again.
Not many high schools have a playbook that allows for 3rd and 18. Yeah. Jones, a little delayed.
Draw play, yep.
Spins out of a tackle, up the sidelines, and goes out of bounds. He's going to be close to a 1st down. We'll see where they spot it. And they say he had just enough. He needed 18. He got 19. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball spotted just short of midfield at the 49-yard line, and that's enough for a 1st down.
Draw play. Nice carry. Nice carry.
Well, he spun out of that tackle, and that really made the play work. If he'd been stopped, they'd be punting right now. So good run by Jones. First quarter, 7-0 score. Bullitt East helped by a long run by Hunter Purdue. Single back is Jones, gets the handoff, tries the right side, picks up 3, maybe 4 yards.
Moves the pile to the 48, 3-yard gain.
That's a tough 3 yards, I'll say.
You know, it's, keeping stats on this game is pretty easy because everything is on the line of Lucas Jones. 6 carries so far. 1 attempted pass, incomplete. And that was to Jalen Moore. But 2nd and 7, ball on the Bullitt East 48-yard line.
At the rate he's going, he may threaten Darquan Richardson's 45 carries of New Albany at Bedford.
You know, I was thinking the same thing.
Jones, a single setback. Ratliff in motion. Now it's a pass, play action, puts it up, has a man open downfield. That's Moore. And we're going to get pass interference. Flag comes in late. Well, thrown at the receiver.
I think it was a good call.
Moore trying to reach back over the defender, and the defender just kept going. Fans don't like it too much, but a 15-yard penalty will be a 1st down. Oldham County moves the ball deeper into Charger territory.
See, marking it from the 48. And you're right, it is a 15-yard penalty, putting the ball down to the 33-yard line.
That's a big break for the Colonels.
Big break, because that was 3rd and 7 again. Another 3rd down play.
Well, that's what you get when you have an athlete like Jalen Moore. You take that shot, he can get you in a position where if he doesn't make the play, he might be able to draw the penalty. Edwards under center. Jones starting to lean a little bit. Thought they might get him a flag there, but he broke out of a tackle.
He's still running.
Up the sidelines, cuts it back, and inside the 10-yard line before he's brought down. Nice run by Jones.
See where they're going to spot this one. Down at the inside the 10, maybe the 6-yard line.
I think Jones may have got his ego hurt a little bit earlier in the season when he was replaced for a game or so at Calderon. He had not been very productive and found the bench to be uncomfortable.
It'll do that to you.
And he's really shown a spark here tonight.
Well, he's had 2 giant carries. First four, they've pretty well contained him.
First and goal on the 7. Jones with the carry, cuts it back down to about the 5-yard line where he's stopped.
Jones on a carry, brought down by Martin.
Okay, so marking the ball on the 5, 2-yard gain.
Second and goal. Oldham County knocking on the door, trying to answer for that early Bullitt East score, courtesy of Hunter Purdue's 58-yard scamper. It was more of a run than a scamper. He was hoofing it.
He was.
Hoofing it. Chargers get it. Sorry, tried. Another handoff to Jones, and this time no.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they are keying on him, and why not?
Well, that's pretty obvious who's going to get the carry. He's been the only man to touch it other than the quarterback.
They got it marked on the 6-yard line, according to the scoreboard.
Loss of 1. It'll be third and goal.
The thing about Jones, he can break that big one anytime. But now we're in goal line defense, so they're going to load that box and be scouting him.
Fake the handoff to Jones. Edwards rolls out to his right, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And a touchback.
Hawkins on the interception.
Great hands by the defender. Ty Hawkins, who also doubles as a running back for the Chargers. Got sticky fingers. Made the catch.
That hurts Oldham County.
That is a devastating blow. Brings the ball out to the 20-yard line, and the Chargers will take over. They say defense wins championships. They can also win games, too.
So that must have been in the end zone that he intercepted that pass.
He was right on the goal line and kind of fell into the end zone.
Touchback, okay.
Yeah. First and 10 Chargers. Rhodes in the shotgun. Single setback. And a handoff to the left side. Gets to the edge, and it's Hawkins. We just had that interception, and they're going to give him a little love on the offense. Nice run to the left side. He has a first down out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. 12-yard carry for Hawkins.
Ball on the 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Chargers.
Second man through is Purdue with the carry. And the Oldham County defense sniffed that one out early. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, no more. No gain.
And that carry was that Hawkins again?
No, that was Purdue.
That was Purdue, okay.
Yeah.
Bring down that 56-yard gainer he got earlier in the game.
That hurt his average right there.
Yeah, really. Only 28 now.
Purdue, the single set back. Rhodes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. It's going to be a pass. Throws it down. And it's broken up, but we say pass interference as a flag is thrown by the side judge. And he's going to hit up Isaiah Hale for interfering with that pass. That'll bring up a first down. 15 yards, brings it out to the 47-yard line. And Hale was in a tough spot. That was a low-thrown pass, and he was defending from behind.
Almost not catchable, in fact. Slot to the right.
Rhodes puts a man in motion, fakes the handoff. Purdue with the carry, spins out of a tackle across midfield and down to the 48-yard line of the Colonels. 5-yard carry, 2nd and 5. I like that Purdue. He never seemed to be brought down by the first person to hit him. He's always spinning and moving and keeping his feet chopping. That's the mark of a good running back.
Absolutely.
2:59 to go, first quarter. 7-0, Chargers on top. Rhodes hands off and immediately gathered up in the backfield. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, forward progress, but great defensive stop that time by Preston Dykes. Dykes, a linebacker, also gets some action on the offense. A lot of kids on both these squads go both ways.
They do. Yeah, mostly in the backfield, though. I don't know about the linemen. We didn't zero in on them too much. But
the big ones.
The men in the trenches, for sure.
They gave him a yard on that.
3rd and 5.
High snap. It's going to be a pass. Rhodes puts it up and overthrows his receiver. Hawkins was out there, but that pass was uncatchable. Hawkins would have had to have been on the track to get that one.
Nicely thrown ball. It's not well placed. 4th and 5, so you would expect a punt.
Just across midfield. We'll see what the Chargers, how much confidence they have in their offense.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. 4 yards, 4th and 4, you'd say. Closer to 4 than 5, it looks like to me.
Rhodes and McKenna.
Ah, there you go. A little deception.
Taken by the Colonels, and he's got one man to beat, but he can't get it done, and taken down at the 43, 44-yard line.
That's number 5, I believe.
That's Dykes.
It is Dykes, Preston Dykes. Nice decision on picking up what was a well-placed punt, and made a couple nice cuts in there to get the ball all the way out. Where are they going to spot it? About the 43-yard line?
It looks to be the 43-yard line, and you had to think I almost was ready to criticize his choice.
Yeah. Me too. I said you'd think punt, and he was thinking the same thing. Nice deception, though. Nobody back to return it. Good job there that time.
Nice hustle by Dykes to go back there, corral that ball.
Absolutely.
So the net on that really was only 5 or 6 yards.
Timeout.
Timeout taken by the Colonels. Well, they take one. We'll go ahead and return the favor. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this on Glycod.com. Stay with us. More to come right after this.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
Mike Beck, Paul Love here at Bullitt East High School. The perfect night here in late October is you'd expect temperatures to be chilly, but I'm in short sleeves, and I could have wore shorts. I'd have been comfortable. Beautiful night for football here, and a pretty nice football game on the field as Oldham County and Bullitt East going at it.
October 21st in shorts. Halloween's coming, though, 31st. It'll be cold about that time, I guarantee you.
At some point, the weather's going to say trick instead of treat. But not tonight. Edwards under center. Fakes the handoff to Jones. He's got a receiver open downfield. Can he get him the ball? Jalen Moore, and he's brought down finally inside the 20-yard line. They're going to spot him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Big pass, and I think that ball is down to the 7. It is. So 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
50-yard pass play.
From the 44 to the 7, that's not bad. Edwards under center. Hand off to Jones, and he's taken in the backfield. Nothing doing that time. Defense, I think they've figured out he's back there. He's liable going to have the ball.
Pretty good chance of it. They're respotting it on the 7-yard line, so no gain for Jones.
Just under a minute and a half to go. First quarter, 7-0. The lead belongs to the Chargers. Bullitt East, first time they got the ball.
There's Jones' 10th carry already here in the first quarter. That's where they were before, remember, when they threw the interception. So knocking on the door, they need to get one in here to make this a ball game.
Single back, Jones trips out to the near side, and a whistle stops the play.
Timeout.
Rolling out to his right. We see that was going to be a pass.
Bullitt East called time. They saw something. We got there 38 seconds in the first quarter.
Yeah, they take a break. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll be right back right after this.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
You're listening to High
School football on Glycod. Paul Love, Mike Beck here at Bullitt East High School, and a great ball game so far. The Chargers on top, 7-0, with under a minute to go here in the first quarter, and the Chargers wanted a timeout there. They saw something they didn't like.
They did. And Jones carrying the ball 10 times. Remember, they surprised them a couple times, actually, with long passes to Jalen Moore, who's coming back off some injury now, so he is a big threat and a deep threat for the Colonels. Second down, 8 yards to the end zone.
Edwards with Jones at his right side. Trips out that way, too. Edwards going to try to run it in. Puts the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. But I believe that Oldham County got it back.
Yep, they're holding third down.
Ball at the 5-yard line.
Give him 3 yards on the carry if it's on the 5.
There is a holding penalty against Oldham County.
Boy,
I did not see that flag.
That's the 4th penalty already against the Colonels.
And I've noticed the flags in this game are pink. I assume it's because it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month or something. Because I've not seen the pink flags before tonight. But I'm assuming that's the reason.
Ball on the 24-yard line now.
Big penalty, that hurts. Second down and goal from the 24. You don't hear that often. Edwards in the shotgun, Jones to his right. Throws it, and just not a very accurate pass. Moore was coming back to him, and Edwards threw it a little forward. Incomplete. He'll bring up third down.
Third down and big, long, 24. Time for a draw play to Jones again. Or maybe that long pass to Moore. Moore seems to be a main target, so they have been missing him. Zach Young back there also. Chase Samples. Jackson Deckard also receivers. But Jalen Moore has become their favorite target.
Moore out to the left side. Young to the near side. Edwards in the shotgun. Jones stays in there to block, and he throws it out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete, and that'll bring up fourth down. Do you have an extra point field goal kicker in this situation?
Not that deep. They don't. No, they don't.
Ball
on the 24. That's 34. That's a 41-yard
fourth down for the Colonels.
Field goal attempt.
Rails is going to attempt it.
Is it good? Good to see.
It'll be fun to watch.
Holder is Zach Young. Rails to kick.
The kick is up. It's going to be close.
Oh, it hit the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Sean Rawls. I thought it was Rails. I looked at it again. It's Rawls.
Yeah, it's Rawls.
Rawls. He needed 42 yards. He got 41. Oh, my goodness. What a heartbreaker. Those are the times you wish you had a replay situation here to show you that again.
He kicked it actually 41.5 yards.
Yeah.
Because that was just inches from going over. At any rate, Bullitt East with the ball on their own 20-yard line after the touchback.
Rhodes in the shotgun. Behind him, Purdue. And Purdue takes the handoff, goes to his right, and is stopped after the gain of a couple. Second down. That may be the end of the quarter. And that carry is in no hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage, and we're under 7 seconds to go. That's going to do it. As a matter of fact, Bullitt East heading to the sidelines at the end of one. Bullitt East 7, Oldham County nothing. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this on Glycod.com. Stay with us. Lots of good football coming up.
No matter what falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
End of the first quarter, 7-0 Bullitt East on top. They've got the ball here as we start the second quarter with 2nd down and 7. Nice ball game, beautiful night. Smell of steak in the air. Boy, this doesn't get better.
Wish you hadn't said that. It does smell good. Up to the 30-yard line, carrying the ball.
Got to be real close to a first down, depending on where they spot the ball. And the referee says it's enough. You know what? His word is final. 1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line. And the Chargers get a new set.
7-yard carry that time by Purdue. Good for a first down.
Purdue's a nice-looking running back.
It's 5 carries, 61 yards in the first quarter.
I formation handoff to Purdue again. And this time, not much there, maybe 2 yards. That'd be generous. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll spot him just short of the 32-yard line.
Nose of the football will give him the 32. So I'm giving him a 2-yard carry. And 2nd down and 8. Ball in their own 32-yard line. Lone backfield in motion. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Hawkins with the carry, but the pink goes flying. We'll see what the call is.
Line judge. Procedure call against Bullitt East. Make that a 2nd and 13. Or excuse me, 2nd and 8. Had the ball on the 32. Quarterback coming back into the play. Blake Rhodes went to the sideline to get the signal. Haven't seen him carry the ball yet. He's carried it before, though.
I guess they save that for special occasions.
We'll see. 6'1", 180-pound sophomore.
I'll tell you one thing he's been doing well is he's been finishing the fake on a lot of these handoff, and there you go. You asked for it. Rhodes with the carry across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. I say quarterbacks that carry that fake out over and over again set themselves up for success.
Good fake, yes. Opened up the gate. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Brings up 4th and 3. And this does appear to be a punting situation. Ball on their own 37-yard line. I've heard of 4-down territory, and they're pretty generous with that in high school, but this may be a little much. Purdue, the kicker, boy, he's a guy you'd like to have his hands on the football. Could be watching for a fake here. He's got the speed to get to the corner. Defense needs to be aware of that. It is a kick.
End over end. See what kind of roll it gets.
Pretty decent bounce.
Gets a Bullitt East bounce down to the 22-yard line.
It is. Colonel's playing with fire. They were a little close to that ball as it's bouncing around. I think kids sometimes forget how dangerous that ball can be, and if it hits you, it becomes live.
Absolutely.
And then you got all kinds of problems because, one, you're going to be a goat. 2, your coach is going to bite your head off. 3, you better find a new ride home because you probably don't want to be on the bus.
Twice now, Oldham County's gotten the ball in the red zone, and neither time were they able to come away with points. Big penalty the last time, but a near miss on a field goal attempt from Rails. About a 42-yarder.
Edwards under center. Handoff to Jones, right side. Defense meets him there close to the 30 or 29-yard line. I'm sorry, the 24-yard line. Pick up of maybe 1, 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Second down and 8. Tell you what, from the time we saw them early in the season and then the 7th game of the season, this is now the 10th week.
Yes.
Oldham County looks a lot better. They've improved as a team. You can see that. Still making some mistakes.
I'm a little surprised that Eric Edwards is not. His total offense, carrying the ball on the ground, is like negative yards.
Quick pass out to the near side.
Ratliff
with the carry across the 25 to the 27, where he's knocked out of bounds. That'll bring up third down. Third and about 4. That's a big third down play here for the Colonels. If they'd like to keep this drive alive, this is the time they need to do it.
8 minutes and 52 seconds left in the half. Big play, like you say, for Oldham County.
Giving you some updated scores thanks to our producer Steve Bird. South Oldham leads North Bullitt 14-6 in the first quarter. Edwards in the shotgun. Snap, quick pass out to the right side. Ratliff with the ball, and across the 25 to across the 30 to close to the 32-yard line. I don't know if it was enough. We're going to have to see. And they're going to take a timeout. Nope, they say he did. He got enough. Good job, Ratliff. Worming his way across the yard line. Another score to report. North Oldham trails Franklin County at the end of 1. Score 7-0 there. That's at Franklin County tonight. The Oldham County update.
1st and 10. Oldham County on their own 32-yard line. Trips left. Jones in the backfield. Shotgun to Edwards.
Edwards drops back, looks to the left or to the right side. Streaking receiver lays out, can't quite pull it in. And it's incomplete. That's Young, I believe. Zach Young lays out for it.
Just a little bit overthrown. Nice looking pass.
Well, that pass wasn't going to be intercepted.
Well,
that's one thing.
You keep him honest that way, though. I swear, Jones, if he's just going to line up and carry the ball every time, they're going to zero in on him.
Well, they've got the weapons. You know, they've got Calderon that hasn't even been in the game, to my knowledge. I haven't seen him.
I guess the thing I'm looking for are more, rather than just go for the downs, the long pass downfield. I'm looking for, well, actually, they've thrown a couple of swing passes to Ratliff. Take that back. No crossing patterns, though. There he is again. Another one.
Young. We had a little push off.
I thought I saw that hand too. I'm not too sure. That should not have been pass interference.
Yeah, Young got a little shove, and
Young even came up indicating, "Hey, I got pushed in the back," which he did. Not enough for a penalty. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
That was a generous non-call. I mean, I'm not trying to be a homer for either squad, but
once again, where are the crossing patterns, though, as far as the offense is concerned? Everything has been a sprint-out pass or a swing pass to a back or a slot.
Fake the handoff. Edwards.
There's that pass I was talking about.
Tipped in the air and intercepted. Taken by a defender. And it is an interception. The defender was Lane Bradley, number 34. Young had the ball in his hands. He went down, ball landed on him. He tipped it trying to make the catch, and then he tipped it up into the hands of Bradley for an interception.
You talk about the cliches, no turnovers. We've had 2 pass interceptions now, so that has definitely hurt the Colonels. Good field position now for the Chargers on the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Purdue with the handoff.
He is explosive.
Didn't look like he was going to get much out of that at all, and yet he gets down across the 35 to the 33-yard line.
3 yards on the
mark
play.
of the 32-yard line, so nice run. 2nd down, I'd say it's about 6. The scoreboard and I are seeing things differently tonight, but that's okay.
Got to give him at least 4 yards on that.
Yeah, he deserved it. Rhodes fakes the handoff, quick pass out to the near side, and it's incomplete. He was in a little bit more of a hurry than he needed to be, and threw that in the dirt.
Don't see that much. That pass to McKenna, I do believe, number 24.
Stops the clock at 7:23.
Blake Rhodes, just a sophomore, 6'1", 180 listed.
You might be wondering why our clock is kind of odd looking tonight. A little bit is the angle that we're at, but the other thing is Oldham County, they have a camera mounted on a pole, and they have that pole directly in front of the clock. So it sort of obstructs the numbers slightly and gives you this odd look. Incomplete pass. And that'll bring up 4th down, 4th and about 6.
Also, you can see from your camera view, the scoreboard is a field goal, right smack in the dab in the middle of the uprights.
You see that right there. But I don't know if you can see the tripod legs of that camera, and it kind of obstructs one of the numbers for us. So if you feel like, why does that look so weird? Well, that's the answer. It has nothing to do with me for a change.
And I got a timeout, looks like.
I think Bullitt East wants to talk this one over before they
7:19 left in the half.
Make their decision. They'll chit-chat. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back right after this. Stay with us.
Louisville's Blind Factory and Wallpaper Outlet has been family-owned and operated since 1975, carrying a complete line of products with thousands of rolls of wallpaper and border in stock. Blinds Direct offers free in-home consultations for window treatments and an in-home installation team eager to serve you. For all your blinds and wallpaper needs, call 266-0079 or visit the website at blindsdirect.com.
Blind Direct, not just blinds.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
7:19 to go in the second quarter. It's been a nice night for football. The breaks have bounced the way of the Chargers so far tonight. They lead 7-0, but
mostly because of 2 interceptions and a couple of pretty good goal line stands. But got 4th and 6 now. Probably, wouldn't you think, 4-down territory? Doesn't look like they're lined up to punt, but remember they've quick kicked before.
Yes. Hawkins and Purdue in the backfield. Quarterback is Rhodes. He's going to put it up in the air, throws it downfield, and it's
looked like it got tipped at the line or something.
That ball was not going to be caught by anyone, and turnover on downs. The ball go back to the Colonels, who escape. They gave up the ball, but it doesn't cost them any points. So
they've got 7 minutes and 14 seconds to put some points on the board.
2 turnovers, but no points off of turnovers tonight. So the Colonels can count themselves a little bit lucky that those points or the turnovers haven't created more of a problem or a bigger hole. 1st and 10.
Edwards under center.
Calderon in the backfield now, but a pass downfield.
Moore. Good catch.
Makes the catch.
Can he break loose? He did.
And we have a flag down.
Uh-oh, that could be trouble.
We'll see what the penalty call is on. Moore goes in for the touchdown. But is it pass interference offensive or defensive?
If not, it's going to be a 68-yard pass for a touchdown.
They're not acting like they even see the penalty flag. Am I mistaken here? The flag is down at the 30-yard line, and we're just going to go on as if it's not there.
That was Jalen Moore, was it not?
It was Moore.
Yep. And Coach said he's glad to have him back. I can see why.
They're going to line up for the extra point. If there is a flag, it means nothing. Rawls to kick.
Rails, right?
It's Rawls.
It is Rawls. We corrected that the other way. That's correct.
And the kick is up and good. We got a tie ball game. 7:02 and okay, that wasn't a flag. It was one of those pink towels of the Chargers. So that was the confusion. That's why I'd prefer the refs just use the yellow hankies and not mess with us.
Okay, so second quarter, 7:32 on the clock. We get a touchdown for first touchdown for Oldham County.
All right, here we're working to get all our information up to date for you. I'm going to get that scoreboard correct on the screen. I know folks really get frustrated. What's the score? Well, there it is. 7-all in the second quarter.
It's easy to see why they like having Moore back. Good downfield. He reacted to that ball, which was a little bit underthrown. Reacted nicely to come back and get it, and then beat the one defender all the way for 68 yards and a touchdown.
We're all set to kick off. Tie ball game here in the second quarter. Good ball game. Here's the approach. And a nice kick. Going to be taken right at the 5-yard line. Across the 20, 25 to the 30. Down to about the 32-yard line was Mason Huff, wide receiver, who also doubles as a kick returner. First time we've called Mr. Huff's name. And they'll have first down, the 32-yard line.
And plenty of time on the clock. What is it? Is that 55?
6:55.
6:55 to go in the half.
Oldham didn't take much time at all.
Doesn't take long when you get 68 yards in the air.
No, it doesn't. First and 10, Rhodes in the shotgun. Hawkins and Purdue. Hawkins gets the ball, second man through. The defense says no do, not this time. No gain, it'll be second and 10. That Oldham County defensive line, not doing a bad job tonight. You got a good dynamic runner like Purdue. It's hard to keep him corralled every play.
I'm like you though, Blake Rhodes on that. If he would fake that exchange, he's got some room to run around the end.
They're saving that for a special time. And this time, man up the middle is Hawkins.
To the 36-yard line.
3rd and 6.
Big play. Big play coming. This is when Rhodes is going to fake handoff on the dive, fake off tackle, and keep the ball around in. Watch.
Paul Love prognostications. Rhodes in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, go to the left side, and look for the edge. He gets it and goes out of bounds. I think he had just enough for a first.
I got that part right. He did keep the ball.
You did.
Not the fakes I talked about.
You like the old Swami on Johnny Carson there.
They have not moved. Oh, they're saying he was short. Must have stepped out of bounds.
Oh.
So ball being spotted at the 41-yard line.
Side judge said no, not quite enough. And a big 4th down play here.
Oh, my. On the 41.
It's a little bit of a gamble.
Too much time left, you'd think. A stop here by Oldham County. Ooh, could make a difference.
East has one timeout remaining, and they're going to use it.
They're going to talk about this one a little bit.
I thought they might. We'll stay with it here as we're set for our halftime break. So any thoughts? Well, wait. You know what? I do have another break in my bag of tricks.
Good, because I'm not thinking.
Okay, well, there you go. We'll take it. We'll be right back right after
sound,
this.
Prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
Back to the action here. Big 4th down and 1. Ball at their own 41-yard line. Bullitt East in a tie ball game of the Oldham County Colonels.
What a time for a fake dive and pass down the field, because you know they've loaded that box up right now. Quarterback sneak.
And he'll have more than enough for the first down. Just across the 45-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. A little over 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Oldham County really has had more scoring threats than East has, but it's just a tie ball game on the scoreboard. Man in motion's Hawkins. Rhodes keeps it himself. He'll dive forward for a couple. Ball at the 47-yard lines where they'll spot it. 2nd down and 8.
Clock's moving. A little over 5 minutes to go. They got a long way to go for 5 minutes if you're going to run quarterback sneaks and quarterback keeps.
And Dykes on the stop for the Colonels. He finds a way to get in on the action quite often.
McKenna has not carried the ball in the second quarter.
Rhodes in the shotgun. Hands off to Hawkins. Tries the left side, not much there. It'll bring up 3rd and about 6. Ball just short of midfield, the 49-yard line. Not a time for 2 yards and cloud of dust offense.
No, it's not. And they're 0 for 4 passing, so that passing game, as we heard before the game, is not much there. Mostly short gains. Had one big gain there by Purdue in the first quarter of 56 yards, but everything else pretty well contained.
Rhodes in the back shotgun, fakes the handoff to Hawkins. Option, and it's a
fumble.
fumble.
That's a fumble. That's a backward fumble, and looks like Oldham County has got it.
Covered by Ratliff. Ratliff is Johnny on the spot, and that pitch ill-advised. That's being generous. Ball goes back to the 33-yard line, and the Colonels will take over. They've given up a couple interceptions, but now they are the recipient of a fumble, so they'll take it.
Plenty of time left. Ball on the, 33-yard line?
Just under 4 minutes to play in the half. Single set back is Calderon. Calderon. Takes the handoff and gets up across the 30 down to the 27-yard line. That'll make it the 28. 5 yards.
And that's his first carry of the game on my records.
I believe you're correct. Make it his second carry. Calderon looking for a hole. And he danced around too much. Good penetration by the defense. Tied up his legs. Nowhere to go. No gain. Ball at the 28. 3rd and 5. Calderon was in that last series, but that long pass to Moore, he really never had a chance to get involved in the offense. And I don't think he's complaining either.
Looking for that pass. Moore wide left.
Young split out to the slot man on the near side. But they throw to the end zone. It was a touchdown.
Samples on the long TD catch.
Chase Samples, the senior, goes up and pulls it in. A 28-yard touchdown pass. And the Colonels take the lead, 13-7. The only favor they did was leave a lot of time on the clock for the Chargers.
I think they'll take the points, though.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
28-yard pass play. Nicely thrown.
Rails lines up for the extra point. We know he's got 41.5 yards in his foot. That field goal attempt just short, hits the upright. Kick is up. Plenty of leg. And it's straight enough, too. And just like that, Colonels take advantage of the turnover from the Chargers, and they put it into points. They march it down courtesy of the Edwards to Samples touchdown pass. 14-7 is your score. And we got a pretty good ball game up here.
Sure do. Turnovers are making a difference. That time in favor of Oldham County. The fumble. And what was it? The 32-yard line. No, excuse me, on the 49-yard line.
2:52 to go in the half.
Plenty of time on the clock, but not if you're going to run quarterback sneaks and dives and what have you. Need to open up that offense here a little bit. Again, 0 for 4 passing in the first half.
Huff is deep for the Chargers.
Rails to kick.
I believe the other deep man is Hawkins, if I'm not mistaken. I can't quite see his jersey from here. But I don't see him anywhere else on the field, and I'm sure he's in the game.
Rails' name is spelled R-A-L-L-S. You'd think it would be Rawls, wouldn't you?
I think it's Rawls. But
am I confused again?
I think so.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right. I get confused all the time. Hawkins threw his hand.
Touchback, automatic in the end zone.
And that is going to be first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Frustrating. He wanted to take it. Ball was right at the 2 when he grabbed it, but couldn't control it.
Bullitt East is going to get the ball back to start the second half. That's one thing in their favor. But right now they got 80 yards to go in 2 minutes and 50 seconds to get there.
Well,
sounds like a song.
Yeah. Certainly isn't panic time for the Chargers. They've got a couple opportunities to tie the score, whether they do it on this drive or do it at the start of the third quarter. But you got to be concerned they have put up more points so far. Colonel defense been pretty stout.
Like Purdue on the carry?
Purdue picks up 3, 2nd and 7.
There's Ratliff in on the tackle. He plays both ways, a lot of minutes.
We've got an East player down, and
3-yard gain.
And that is Purdue. That is not a player they want to see down on the field. The offense going to come over the sidelines. Both teams will take a quick break. We've got, we'll take a moment here and kind of reset the scenario for you. I'm not sure what happened to him. I didn't see it. But
no. It's landed wrong. Nice tackle, only a 2-yard gain.
It doesn't
make it 3.
I'm going to tell you, it does not look encouraging. He looks in a lot of pain, and it may be an
left leg. Looks like maybe
knee or lower leg bone. I'm not sure.
Right down in front of us, he's somewhat writhing in pain. Yeah, definitely the left leg. Too bad.
Purdue, really a dynamic player. He's a senior. That just breaks my heart when I see a senior go down in a football game, because you know that's, at this point of the year, most likely the season.
And he's their big gun, too. 95 carries going into this game.
And that is not what Coach Sander would like to see.
He's out there barking at his players right now. He's not a happy camper.
Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Purdue gets up.
Not putting much pressure on it. He's getting help.
Well, it doesn't appear to be a broken bone, and for that we can be grateful.
He also is not walking in such a way as you'd think he's going to be able to play in the second half.
No, I don't suppose we'll see that. As he gingerly makes his way to the sidelines.
Meanwhile, 2nd and 7, ball on their own 23-yard line.
He does have some movement and function in that knee, so we can only hope for the best, and maybe there's a lot more fear than actual damage. Sometimes it hurts a lot more than what it ends up being. Handoff up the middle. Rugby scrum going on in the 22-yard line.
Trying to move that pile. We'll never figure out who's carrying that ball.
Well, let's see who was the bottom of the pile was Ratliff. Ball down to the 23-yard line.
I think that might have been McKenna.
I believe you're correct. I believe it was 24, and that would be McKenna. McKenna and Hawkins trading carries in the backfield. Now Hawkins lined up behind Rhodes under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his left. Now he's being pursued. He's in trouble and throws it at the feet of Hawkins. It'll be incomplete.
No, it's smart to throw that one away. He had no place to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And that third down is going to become a 4th down and 7, and this is definitely a punt situation.
Still a clock left, 1:55. That long pass to Moore or that long pass to Samples.
Oldham County up 14-7. If they can go in the halftime with this lead they've got now, even if they don't get any more points, they've got to feel pretty good about their game so far. Snap is good. Kick is away. Taken by Young, and he's immediately corralled and taken down at the 47-yard line. Almost a turnover there as Young got into a match with Trayton Purvis. They were both deep to return that kick, and both of them tried to catch it at the same time. Generally, when that happens, the ball ends up coming out and becoming a fumble.
One last chance here. Like we said, Bullitt East going to get the ball to start the second half.
Edwards drops back, throws it to Moore, and it's incomplete, too low. Moore can't pull it up.
Not a well-thrown ball.
No, it wasn't.
Moore has 2 catches, 1 for 50 and a touchdown for 68, so I don't blame him for trying to locate him.
Clock stopped at 1:44 to go here in the second quarter. 14-7. Oldham County with a lead, hoping to get a win for the first time ever against Bullitt East. Edwards rolls to his right.
Nice.
Passes to Samples.
Nice catch.
And he pulls it in just short of a first down. They're going to say it's 3rd and inches. Literally. 3rd and inches. Running back is Jones. Edwards under center. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, what a pop.
And a flag.
What is the flag for? They're going to say he went to his head? You know.
Was that Jones on the carry, did you say?
No, that was the quarterback, Eric Edwards.
Oh, it was Edwards.
Quarterback keep. He popped through there, took a shot to the head.
Oh,
They're
that's
going
right.
to say that was a personal foul. Intentional hit to the head.
Targeting. Yep.
And that is a penalty of the worst kind. You know, it's defenders have a lot more to work with than they used to or have to deal with.
Puts the ball all the way down to the, 27-yard line?
27-yard line. In the old days, that would have been just a good stout hit. Nowadays, it's a penalty.
It's true.
And kids sometimes are frustrated because it's a contact sport.
Yeah, but players are getting so much faster and stronger, and hits are so much harder. I can relate to that. Safety is a concern.
It is. You want to have a life after football. Edwards under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, has a receiver. Samples. Guess what? Similar situation, same result. Touchdown, Samples. They found a matchup that is working even better than the Moore matchup. Samples has 2 receptions, 2 touchdowns. That one for 27. The other one for, was it 28?
The
Chase Samples is...
yeah, it was 28, you're right.
I think they know what play to call when they're in the 25 to 28-yard line. Let's throw it to Samples.
Not a bad scheme. 0:52 in the second quarter on that score.
Rawls lines up for the kick. Hold is good. Kick is high and
good.
Straight ahead. Now Bullitt East, you can start to be a little concerned if you're a Charger fan. They trail Oldham County 21-7. You can hear some of the fans say, hey, let's get fired up, guys.
Not happy. The coach is not happy, I guarantee you. He's the one in the white shirt with the stripe. He is fairly animated, not happy. Not much time left, 52 seconds in the second quarter, so to get something going here, especially with a pass game that is pretty much non-existent, 0 for 4 in the first half so far.
And your biggest hitting running back, Purdue,
yes,
on the bench with ice on his knee.
Yep.
(26 and 25). Max Gauthier and Mason Huff deep. Hawkins comes up to the near, or to take the spot where Purdue would have been on the kickoff return. So a couple receivers deep for the Chargers. Rawls to kick off. He's had some nice kicks tonight. This is another one taken at the 4, dropped. Picked up, but that cost him precious seconds, and he'll get out only to the 21-yard line. Huff on the return and just had nowhere to go. When you bobble that kickoff return, it gives you trouble. They spot the ball at the 22-yard line, so that's where they'll start 1st and 10 with 47 seconds to go in the half. And if they got a long strike play, now's the time to use it.
Either that or not gamble. Just go to try to regroup at halftime. 47 seconds in the quarter. Certainly don't want to turn the ball over here now.
Handoff is to Hawkins. Nice run out to the 29-yard line. He picks up 7. It'll be 2nd down and about 3.
Once again, too much field. Not enough time for plays such as that.
20 seconds to go. Rhodes hands off again to Hawkins. Tries to get to the left corner. Nothing doing. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. And that's going to do it for the half as the Chargers head to the sidelines. The Colonels will do it as well. They're going to give up on the clock and take it into half. Do we get a stoppage? We do have a stoppage. Who called the timeout? What's going on?
I'm doing math.
The referees. Somebody called a timeout, but I'm not sure who it was. Because it looked as if the Chargers were done for the half. I didn't think Bullitt East had a timeout left.
We're going to have one more play, it looks like. 9 seconds left in the first half. We really don't care who called timeout. I'd have to assume it was Bullitt East.
You would think.
I would not want to be in the locker room of Bullitt East at halftime.
14 seconds back on the clock. Rhodes hands off the ball, and it might be a 1st down. See where they spot it.
Who's the ball carrier is what I couldn't figure out.
I believe it was 26. Or, I'm sorry, 25.
25, that's Gaithier.
Gaithier. It is a 1st down, but I'm not sure that sequence made a whole lot of sense because it is halftime. And at the break, Oldham County has the lead 21-7. Bullitt East will get the ball to start the second half, and we'll talk about that and more as our second half coverage gets underway right after this break. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Is your home cold in the winter and Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
For more than 20 years, LaGrange Chiropractic has helped patients achieve a goal of pain-free living. Operated by Dr. Lee Petrucci, LaGrange Chiropractic offers the latest in technologies and advanced treatment options, which are accepted by most insurance plans. For a free consultation, visit LaGrangeChiropractic.com or call 502-222-0000. LaGrange Chiropractic, located at 301 South 1st Street in LaGrange.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673, 502-222-1673, LaGrange Service Center. Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Kyle at 502-550-1489. That's Metro Windows at 502-550-1489.
It is halftime here at Bullitt East High School with the score Oldham County 21, Bullitt East 7. Mike Beck, Paul Love, as we come and bring you this great game tonight. Paul, you've got some stats for us, I believe.
I do indeed. Looking at Bullitt East, first of all, they scored the first touchdown of the game after a long 56-yard scamper by Purdue, who we don't expect to be in the game the second half, having hurt his knee. Their touchdown came on a 2-yard run by McKenna. The kick was good at 8:03 in the first quarter, making the score 7-0. After that, it was all Colonels basically, and mostly in the air. Let me back up just a step and tell you. Bullitt East in the first half had 24 carries on the ground, 125 yards. Most of those by Purdue. He carried it 9 times and gained 77 yards, and the rest a little bit of everything. Passing non-existent for Bullitt East, 0 for 5 in the first half. So for the first half, 29 plays and a total of 125 yards and 1 touchdown. Oldham County, the Colonels, tale of two cities there in the second half. First half, mostly Jones carrying the ball, but in the second quarter, they went to the air. Samples caught touchdown passes of 28 and 32 yards. He was 3 catches for 69 yards. Ratliff caught 2 catches for 8 yards. Another touchdown catch, a long one by Moore of 68 yards to go along with his 50-yard catch in the first quarter. So all that being said, 7 of 14 passes, 195 yards, and 3 touchdowns in the air for the Colonels. So far the half, 29 plays and 262 yards compared to just 109 yards for the Cardinals.
The Chargers.
Oh, did I say Cardinals?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
But
they are Chargers.
They are the Chargers. We'll go ahead and take another break. We'll come back, and hopefully we'll have some updated scores of other games. Watching South Oldham at North Bullitt tonight, just down the road from us. And then North Oldham up the road, up I-64 to Franklin County. In that game, we'll give you an update as well as we get it. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Glycod Sports on glycod.com. Stay with us.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
Louisville's Blind Factory and Wallpaper Outlet has been family-owned and operated since 1975, carrying a complete line of products with thousands of rolls of wallpaper and border in stock. Blinds Direct offers free in-home consultations for window treatments and an in-home installation team eager to serve you. For all your blinds and wallpaper needs, call 266-0079 or visit the website at blindsdirect.com.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
Halftime festivities underway here at Bullitt East High School, and the marching band putting on quite a show tonight. Football team having their own struggles, though, as they trail at halftime 21-7. Mike Beck and Paul Love here bringing you the contest. And let me check our scoreboard, see if we've got anything new. Scoreboard brought to you tonight by Lawson Financial Solutions. Lawson Financial, making sure that your financial needs are well cared for. If I can get my live readout tonight, it's brought to you by Lawson Financial. To plan for your financial future, visit lawsonfinancial.net. Scores tonight, courtesy of our own Steve Bird tonight, who's handling production duties on multiple games. So he's veritably juggling cats tonight. South Oldham leads North Bullitt 43-6 at half. And that one, not a big surprise. South Oldham really the class of this district. And only one loss on the season, which we saw opening night. South Oldham lost to Cal 28-14. They haven't lost to anyone else since. And they continue that tonight. 43-6. We do not have an updated score on the North Oldham at Franklin County game. Last check, that was 7-0. Franklin County in the lead As we get that updated information, we'll pass it along to you. That is your live scoreboard update brought to you by Lawson Financial. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more prognostication and whatever it is that we do. Probably going to be pretty good, though, so tune in and find out. We'll be right back.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
Welcome back here as the band played on. They're doing quite a nice job. It's a very impressive band performance tonight by the Bullitt East Chargers football team. Struggling a little bit, especially in the second quarter. They came out of the gate firing with the Hunter Purdue in a big run, but after that, the offense has not been that impressive tonight.
No, they haven't. And like you said, first quarter was just 8:03 left. They score their first touchdown and get 2 interceptions in that first quarter. End up with 7 points, but they fumbled the ball in the second quarter, which really hurt them badly, I thought. They have absolutely no passing game, it seems like, at least in the first half, and now Purdue is doubtful for the second half. So adjustments by Oldham County, Mike, they've already made their adjustments. They went to the passing game in the second quarter after Jones carried the ball 10 times in the first quarter for 56 yards. Only 4 running plays in the second quarter, but 6 big catches. Touchdowns by Moore, a touchdown of 68 yards, and 2 by Samples, touchdowns of 28 and 32. So really went to the passing game, and it paid big dividends for the Colonels here in the second quarter.
You know, you talk about adjustments. Really, the team that needs to make the most adjustments, the one that's trailing, and that's Bullitt East.
Absolutely.
What can they do? They've apparently lost their best running attack in Purdue.
I don't know what they're going to do on offense because they have not shown us any capabilities there other than Purdue. But somehow or another, they're going to have to get into the passing game of Oldham County. I mean, they're just running streaks down the field on nice passes by Eric Edwards and good catches there by, gosh, and a plethora of receivers that they have. Jalen Moore coming back, and he had catches of 50 in the first quarter and 68 in the second quarter. So, and then Samples really turned it on in the second quarter. Touchdowns, like we said, of 28 and 32, another 9-yard catch, and then add Ratliff to that. He caught 2 balls for 8 yards. So that passing game is really, really ticking for Oldham County, and that's what Bullitt East is going to have to adjust to. They're going to have to figure out some way to stop that passing game, probably by rushing the passer, I would assume.
You know, one of the things that we talked about was how teams can get their stride, and we've mentioned this before, as they get closer to playoffs, you start getting players back from injury, you start getting stronger again, and some teams really find their stride here in the 8th, 9th, 10th week of the season. Oldham County really looks like they've finally started to figure out how to put points on the board. If they do that, they may surprise people in a couple of games.
I think you're right, and I think Mark Sanders learned something too. His team is kind of taking a step backwards, the way I see it, at least in the first half of the game. Now, who knows what they might come out and do in the second half, but I guarantee you, Coach Mark Sanders is not very happy in that locker room right now, and especially the secondary pass defense.
Well, he knows that the Bullitt East Chargers have never lost to Oldham County, but tonight could be the difference if they can't figure it out.
I don't know if our viewers are seeing this band, but they're awesome.
They are, yeah, it's dead center.
They are awesome.
A fantastic performance by the Bullitt East Charger Band.
Love the dancers and the flag corps out there, just precision. And then golly, I'm just really impressed with the band. I'm not very impressed with their football team right now in the first half, but the band was great.
Well, we'll take another break. We'll come back, and we'll be real close to the second half. But that was the band. You got to see a good chunk of it here on GlyCod.com. We'll be back with football right after this break. Stay with us. More to come.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
No matter what falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers. You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
The sun goes down. The temperature's starting to drop just a bit here in the booth, but still a pleasant night overall. Unless you're a Charger fan, your team trailing 21-7 here at halftime as a couple minutes to tick off the clock before we get the action underway. Paul breaking out his overshirt there.
I'm not on camera, am I?
No, you're not.
Okay, thanks. But you know something, they're going to put a little more time back on that clock, I'm betting. I'm dropping everything here.
It's okay. We're here tonight for the duration, and pretty good football game, especially if you're a Colonel fan. You got to hope that the folks have been watching this team all season long are seeing really some players really start to come in their own. Jalen Moore back from injury. Eric Edwards looks like he's 100% healthy, and there was a couple of games mid-season where he wasn't. You got Jones back. You have Calderon as a nice second running back in the backfield. You got two running backs. You got a good quarterback, and you've got three targeted receivers. This is a potent offense.
It is. And again, I think it shocked Bullitt East here just a little bit. I'm telling you what, I'm watching Coach down there. He's wanting to get them fired up and get this thing turned around. Yeah, they're 2 touchdowns back. Not to say that they can't make a comeback, but they're going to have to get something going. Without Purdue in the lineup, you'd have to think. We'll find out here in a few minutes. There he comes. Is that him back on crutches
now? He's on crutches.
He's on crutches, so he's not going to play in the second half.
And it appears to be an ankle, maybe a high ankle sprain or some sort of ankle sprain. Which
on the left ankle because he's got that wrapped. So that's really too bad for a senior. I mean, he had that first run that he made down to the 2-yard line, breakaway speed, my goodness.
Yeah.
But we won't be seeing that anymore. So what is Bullitt East going to be able to do here? I think they're going to challenge the linemen, really to create more holes. I think they need to challenge the defense to get after Eric Edwards a little bit more because he's just having too much time in the pocket to make those long passes.
You've got Hawkins, number 36, who's going to have to step it up in the backfield. You're going to rely more on Logan McKenna as well. And maybe another player or two will step forward. Max Gauthier, however it's pronounced. Mason Huff, a couple of names that we haven't called too often. They're both deep tonight to return kicks, and that's how they'll get started. As Rawls get ready to kick off and give the Chargers something to look forward to here as the third quarter gets underway. Glycod coverage.
Well, we're going to find out here real soon what kind of adjustments they made because they need to get the momentum back on. They, being Bullitt East, needs to get that momentum back on their side. Their fans are not happy. Their coach is not happy. And I'm sure they're not very happy.
No, probably not. Rawls approaches. Kick is up, and second half is underway. Taken by Gauthier. Gauthier
at the 10-yard
finds a
line.
seam.
Nice run.
And he'll be out to cross the 35-yard line. Nice return. And not bad field position. Pretty much they've started near the 32 to 35 yard line most of their returns on kickoff. That's not bad.
Actually, 37, 32, but a lot of 20s in there on their opening drives, opening possessions. All right, here we go. Trips left.
Rhodes in the shotgun. Hawkins sets to him. And Hawkins gets the handoff. And he's taken down. Big stop by Dustin Forey.
About 4 yards for Hawkins.
Forey went up there, took both of his legs, and spun him down to the ground. He was not going anywhere. Picked up 4, 2nd and 6.
4 yards in a cloud of dust, like they say.
Well, if you get 4 yards every carry,
there you go.
You'll move it right down the field.
Then all you have to do is stop that passing game.
This is true. Hawkins again.
Nice run.
Quick hitter. Left side.
49-yard line. 9 yards.
And he's close to midfield. It'll be 1st down and 10. Spotted right at the 49.
Well, Hawkins carried the ball 7 times in that first half, just 26 yards. Got an interception, though. Remember that, too. He's one of those guys that picked off the pass when Oldham County was threatening. And now two plays, and both times Hawkins carrying the ball.
Well, with Purdue out, he is the man. And he fakes the handoff this time, and the pass
goes out of bounds.
Intended for Gauthier. Off his hands and out of bounds. Incomplete.
I like the thought, but I just need some execution.
Yeah, they run it off that fake. Runs off that successful play they've run offensively. But they couldn't connect on the pass.
You got a sophomore quarterback out there. Don't forget that. Of course, it's the end of his sophomore year pretty much. So,
still young.
Yep. Double slot to the right.
2nd and 10.
Hawkins.
That's Gauthier.
Oh, is it Gauthier?
Yeah.
Okay, 5-yard gain. Nice run.
Yeah, with the carry, Hawkins was split out to the near side. Minute and a half gone here in the 3rd quarter. Oldham County up by 2 touchdowns. It's the first offensive series of the 2nd half, and Bullitt East grinding it away right now. Rhodes in the shotgun. Hand off to Gauthier, and he stopped for a loss. He'll lose a couple. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Call it 4th and 8. And a promising drive cut short. And an offensive lineman gets up slowly.
Not what Bullitt East was looking forward to in the 2nd half.
Zeke Kern comes up a little lame on that play. Offensive lineman, he's going to slowly walk off the field. Hopefully they can get him off here in time to get this play underway. And he's to the sidelines, so the punt team is on the field. Couple men deep. Zach Young, and I believe that's Daniel Calderon. Snap is good. Kick is up and away. End over end. Fair catch called for by Young and is taken at the 26-yard line. They'll spot him at the 27. So Young signals fair catch and makes the catch.
We have not called Young's name out as far as receiving a pass in that first half. A little bit surprising.
Targeted once, but it was an incomplete pass. And then that one interception was a pass to him.
Right.
That,
and you remember, he's 6'3". He's the guy that can go up and get him a little bit, as we've seen in earlier games.
Edwards. Hands off to Jones. Out to the 30. Pick up a 3. Gain 2nd and 7. You might think that with a 2-touchdown lead, do you think Oldham County will get more conservative, try to chew up more clock, or do you stay on the attack?
You go with the dance with the one that got you there.
That's what I think. Yeah. You know, I'd say attack at least. You get a 3-score lead, then you might decide to use the clock in your favor. But
well, I think mixing it up as well too. I mean, you don't want to forget about Jones as a runner, that's for sure.
Well, there's Jones again on the carry across the 30 to the 31.
Jones on the carry, brought down by
Just a yard on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 6. And that's a good stop by the Bullitt East Charger defense.
Well, you'd think they're going to pass this time. I'm like you. I'm not sure why we didn't mix that pass and run together.
Well, Jalen Moore, obviously a potential target. You've got Ratliff. You've got Young. You've got Samples. Throws down to Ratliff, and he can't make the connection. Ratliff had the ball in his hands and went down right at midfield, but out of bounds and incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down.
Ratliff has got that dirty jersey. What does that tell you? I'll tell you what it tells you. He plays defense and offense. He's been targeted several times in the passing game. That one just really a little bit too close to the sidelines to take an exceptional grab to get that one. Punting, Oldham County.
Punter is awfully deep. 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. That's fake punt. And it's not going to be effective.
Bad decision.
That was a short snap. They tried to catch the Chargers sleeping, and it didn't seem to execute very well.
No, I don't think so.
Now you put your defense in a tough spot.
I'm trying to see who that was that carried the ball that time. Looked like number 9, I thought.
I believe you're correct, which
Purvis.
was Trayton Purvis, but that was not well executed. And we've got confusion now for Bullitt East on defense. They get too many men on the field. Somebody's going to come out.
Wow. Big that's a hard decision right there. And look at the field position that Bullitt East has.
I'm not sure I like that call, but pitch out to Huff. And we get a late flag that comes in. Little pink Kleenex flying around. Face mask.
That was Huff on the carry?
Huff on the carry, 26.
That's the first time we've spotted him.
Did not see who they caught for the face mask, but it'll be a penalty of the 15-yard variety. Personal foul face mask. And the ball down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line, so that's a big break for the Chargers. They haven't been able to get much going on the ground, especially with Purdue out, but they can thank the defense of the Colonels for a gift there.
That's a 5th penalty and 60 yards in penalties against the Colonels.
You know, that non-punt there, when you've got the lead by 2 touchdowns,
that makes sense.
Just didn't seem to be the best choice. Fake the handoff, pass out to the far side, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Gauthier. And the passing woes continue for the Chargers. Stops the clock at 8:15 here in the 3rd.
For 8. That's the reason Huff is carrying the ball now, kind of picking up the slack left by Purdue.
2nd and 10. Hawkins, the setback. Rhodes carries it himself. He's got some room. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. No, we have a penalty. This may come back. Rhodes goes in 13 yards out, but this one's going to be called back because there's a hold.
Oh, that's a backbreaker.
And that will punch 10 yards back on the play.
Instead of a touchdown, it's on the 23-yard line.
We'll see where they spot it. They bring it out. They say the hold was down inside the 10, so the ball's brought out to the 17. So a net loss of 4 yards, 2nd and 14. But that really negates a nice run by Rhodes. They needed that.
And a touchdown, more importantly.
Hawkins with a carry, and he's hit immediately. Big defensive stop Andrew Vasquez comes up and puts a hit on him, and he'll lose more. He'll go back another 3. 3rd and 17, and that penalty, if they don't convert to points here, this is going to hurt.
That's disheartening. It surely is. Penalty calls back a really nice run by Rhodes.
Pitch. Hawkins with the carry. Looking for some room. Not much there. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up 4th down, and it is 4th and 10. Ball back to the 13-yard line where they all started. And now it looks as if a kicking team is coming in. They're going to try a field goal here because Rhodes is out.
Wow. 4th and 10.
Zach Purdue. Different spelling, no relation to Hunter. Will try a field goal. So this would be a 30-yard attempt. Kick is up.
It's good.
It's good.
Kick is good.
Bullitt East gets some points. So it was 6:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bullitt East draws first blood in the second half. They narrow the score 21-10. But they have to feel a little bit disappointed that they didn't get more because they had a touchdown at least on the board for a second before a penalty takes it off. They wanted 7, they got 3. Let's see what the Colonels can do here in response.
That's Purdue. I'm looking for his name in the roster. That's
number 5.
There he is.
Zach Purdue.
Zach Purdue. Okay, different spelling like you said.
Moore and Jones deep for the Colonels to return. East lines up. Could they be showing onside kick here? Purdue puts the ball on the right hash mark. It's typically put in midfield, but he's going to kick a squib kick on the ground. Takes a bounce. Picked up by Jones. Goes the right side, breaks a tackle, goes out of bounds at about the 35.
Giving good field position.
Jones on the return, pushed out by Clark.
Ball in the
1st and 10, Colonels
34-yard line.
Take over. They have the lead.
Putting it on the 35, aren't they? Scoreboard's corrected. Question, maybe trying to put them a little bit deeper than that, but I'm not the coach.
21-10. Handoff to Jones. Left side. Gets the corner. Breaks some tackles. Now flag comes in. We're going to have a holding penalty.
Wow.
Nice run, but it's going to come back.
Brought down by Leslie. Flag on the play.
Or is it? Personal foul. Face mask against Bullitt East. So you tack on another 15? End of the run was out at the 48-yard line.
It's a 14-yard gain.
And they'll move the ball all the way down to the 37. Wow. That is a big penalty. 29 yards total on that play. 14 on the run, 15 on the penalty. Edwards in the shotgun, Jones to his right, or left. Jones takes the ball, he goes to the right side, it's a race.
Another flag coming in. Way away from the ball, too.
Far downfield.
Jones had no room to run there.
Nice pursuit by the defense. May have lost a couple yards. But we'll see what the call is.
Holding against offense.
Okay, so this time it goes back the other way. An interesting call because it didn't seem to be near the play. A 10-yard penalty. And they'll move it back to the 49-yard line. So that makes it 1st and 22. And Eric Edwards I believe, came out of the game on that play. Jones is going to be the quarterback.
And a Wildcat.
Calderon to his right. Jones pulls it down, throws a pass, and it's caught, but they say he was out of bounds, and we got another flag on the play. Illegal receiver downfield. Interesting.
Yeah, don't see that call very often.
I'm not totally sure I understand what's going on from the Oldham County side of things.
They keep moving that yard marker back, though.
Edwards comes back in now. When you're leading by 11, what is the point of the trickery?
That penalty is declined.
That is declined. It'll be 2nd and 22. I'm not sure I understand what Coach Fox is doing here in the last 2 offensive sequences. Going forward on a 4th and long. And now high snap. Edwards pulls it down, throws it up for more, makes a beautiful catch and goes out of bounds.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Out at the 13-yard line. The 49 to the 13. That's a 36-yard pitch and catch. You can see why they're glad to get Jalen Moore back on the squad.
My.
Man, that covers a lot of sin, doesn't it? You throw it up and have him just go get it.
He's just outrunning the defense, and I'm sure that's what Coach Sanders on the Bullitt East side has
Edwards
to say.
hands off to Jones, cuts it back up. Another flag on the play. And the carry's inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line, but we'll have to see if there was a flag or if somebody just dropped their towel.
Holding. Offense.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And apparently the spot of the foul was at the 7, so Oldham County working against their own best interest here.
That is the 7th penalty this late in the season. All significant penalties.
Ball back to the 18-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15. Edwards under center. Jones behind him. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his right. Now releases down to Young, but he's just covered well by the defense. Good defensive play by the Chargers. They sniffed that one out. There was nowhere for him to go.
Loss on the play, about 3 yards.
That'll bring up 2nd and 19, sorry.
Ball on the 21-yard line. So they can still get a first down if they can go that far.
Well, Edwards in a passing situation. Throws it to Samples. Samples gets a lane, and now it's just a race to the end zone, and he wins. 31-yard pass play. Edwards to Samples. Chase Samples with his 3rd touchdown of the night.
He is.
He's having quite a ball game. Senior's got to be pretty happy about his performance tonight.
That ball was spotted on the 21, I think, Mike.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're
so
right. It was 21 yard.
21 touchdown. But nice move by Samples.
Rawls to kick. Here's the snap. It's good. Hold is good, and the kick appears to be good as well. And it is. Oldham County answers with a drive that marches quickly down the field. They don't use a lot of time, but they score some points, and now they're leading Bullitt East 28-10. Well, they can overcome a lot of penalties, apparently. They've done it in the last couple of drives.
That is a nice passing game. We wondered where the passing game was in that first half, and they finally came into being. They've had some big pass plays. More catches of 50, 68, and 36. Samples catches of 28, 32, 21, and another one for 9, and 3 touchdowns, more importantly. 28-10 is your score.
Oldham County really having one of their best games of the season, I believe, tonight. Against a team that many people thought would be a toss-up game. It's been anything but.
It helps when you get your players back and they're healthy. And Bullitt East going just really the opposite direction with their big gun going down.
Rawls kicks it deep. Nice kick. Going to be taken at the 2-yard line. Dropped again by Huff. Huff picks it up across the 15 to the 20. We've got a flag down. He spins out of a tackle across the 35 down to the 37.
He fell down. He fumbled the ball, but I think he's marking him down. But we do, like you say, have a penalty on the play.
I have a feeling this one's going to come back. We'll have to see where they ended up. They put him down at the 38-yard line ultimately. But we do have a hold.
Holding.
And the hold was back at the 28. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. That should put the ball 1st and 10 at the 18. So nice effort by Huff. But they're in a hole again, trailing by 18 points with 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Bullitt East missing one of their big guns. Purdue out with an ankle injury. He's on the bench, wrapped in ice, and is not to return.
Spotting the ball on the 18-yard line.
Now he's on crutches on
the
sideline.
A lot of times, Mike, that happens. It was a deep kick almost down to the 1-yard line, but it was mishandled, and that really throws off the pursuit and did allow for a pretty good run back. Unfortunately, we had the holding on the play, so back to the 18-yard line we go.
Rhodes in the shotgun. Single set back is Hawkins, gets the handoff out to the 20-yard line. Maybe the 21. Let's see where they spot it. At the 21, 3 yards. It'd be 2nd down and 7. You notice that most of Bullitt East's passes have been out in the flat or little swing passes. They have yet to really throw anything downfield at all, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right, and they're 0 for 8 in the process.
Maybe try something new. This time a direct snap to Rhodes, who just keeps it himself.
The 25-yard line, gain of 4.
3rd down, and about 3. Down marker, they need to get to the 28. They're at the 25 right now.
Big play. It really is with clock ticking, 3:14 to go.
Snap to Rhodes, keeps it himself. And he gets close, but I think they're going to be about a yard short here, and it's going to bring up 4th and 1. And it's definitely a punting situation here this deep in your own territory. Rhodes did his best to pick it up, but just short. Good defensive stop.
Yeah, good defense by the Colonels, but just not good blocking up front by the Chargers.
Waddle to kick. Two men deep for the Colonels. Low snap, but he gets it away.
42-yard line, reverses his field. He's in. He is. Almost. He's still on his feet. Now they're going to get him down. About 33-yard line.
Yeah. He lost yardage on that return. That was Trayton Purvis trying to do that reverse the field thing. He's been watching too many highlight reels on ESPN. That's a dangerous play, that's for sure.
Got to have breakaway speed there. Going to put it on the 32-yard line, according to the scoreboard. And Oldham County, chance to use some clock here, up, 18 points? 2:14 left in the third quarter.
Depends on what they want to do. Are they going to attack through the air, or are they going to try to grind it out on the ground? We'll find out.
I think I'd do a little bit of both, don't you? That's what's worked well.
I'll try to mix it up for sure. Motion man, and now we've got movement up front.
Another penalty. Looked like Bullitt East jumped.
Offside against the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down. Ball out at the 38-yard line. Coach Sander, he's real not happy tonight. Really not happy.
Too many penalties on both sides.
1st and 5. Edwards rolls to his right, has a receiver, and throws it out of bounds and incomplete. Targeted Jackson Deckard on the play. Deckard had some separation, but the pass was well out of his reach, incomplete.
At this stage of the season, both teams with 7 penalties. It's a little too many for any coach to like.
I would tend to agree with you on that. Imagine Coach Sander not happy at all. 2nd and 5. Deckard goes in motion, fakes the handoff, sets up a screen pass, and goes down.
22-yard line.
Tackled by Joseph Martin.
Oh, no, 20. Where is that going to be? 23? My goodness.
They'll get him down at the, they'll mark at the 24-yard line.
24?
So 3rd and 19, big 14-yard loss on the play. Edwards.
That's a little bit why his rushing average is not above water, above 0.
You take a sack like that. It was great defensive penetration. Now passing situation.
Well, that's what we thought they had to do.
Edwards, he's going to just keep it on the ground and slide down at the 34-yard line, and it'll bring up 4th down. And that time Edwards makes a smart move and doesn't try to do too much.
You know, a little move there could have got him a few more yards.
Down to the 33, so 4th and 10. Punt team out. Snap is good, and the kick is away. Decent punt. Hits at the 40-yard line, but takes a great bounce. That'll be collected at about the 27-yard line, where it'll be 1st down for Bullitt East.
Getting to be kind of do-or-die situation for the Chargers. Down 18 points, just a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Just don't know that they've got the firepower to be able to do that. Purdue on the bench with a hurt ankle. Been going to Hawkins in the 3rd quarter. Carried the ball 5 times so far.
Gauthier a couple of times, Huff a couple of times, but mostly Hawkins, you're right. And that's who he's got in the backfield right now. Rhodes, Hawkins, Gauthier in motion, takes the handoff, comes to the near side, and is met by a trio of Colonels. And we're going to have a little bit of attitude downfield. Oh, that's a penalty, and that's going to cost the Colonels quite a bit. Trayton Purvis got into it with Hawkins downfield. Purvis threw him to the ground, and we're going to have an unsportsmanlike penalty.
Looking to see where they're going to mark the ball. Looks like at the 32-yard line.
Yes. Play ended at the 32-yard line. Add 15. That'll bring it to the 47. And Purvis out of the game to cool off a bit. And this is how immature teams get themselves in trouble when they're in control. No need for that extracurricular display. And I'm sure Coach Fox will have a discussion about that on the sidelines. Hand off to Hawkins, far side, tries to get it up. Gets it up to about the 49, maybe the 50-yard line where he stopped. A little bit of jawing going on out there on the field right now. I'm not sure if Oldham County's doing a little crowing early, and they shouldn't be. 2 yards on the carry, 2nd and 8. And that may be it for the 3rd quarter, and it will be. East not going to get up to the line of scrimmage anytime soon. At the end of 3, Oldham County 28, Bullitt East 10. We'll take our break and be right back right after this. Stay with us.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
For more than 20 years, LaGrange Chiropractic has helped patients achieve a goal of pain-free living. Operated by Dr. Lee Petrucci, LaGrange Chiropractic offers the latest in technologies and advanced treatment options, which are accepted by most insurance plans. For a free consultation, visit LaGrangeChiropractic.com or call 502-222-0000. LaGrange Chiropractic, located at 301 South 1st Street in LaGrange. You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
That handoff by Bullitt East, they did not take the prescribed amount of time for their break, even though we did. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action underway. Gauthier with a handoff. Rhodes rode him just enough. I think he's going to have the yardage he needed for a first down. We'll see. Fourth quarter. Oldham County on top by 18, 28-10.
And Bullitt East in desperate need of some points on the board. Already into the fourth quarter, down 18 points.
Hawkins with the carry. It was a 4th and 1. He needed 1. He got about 4. Big fourth down conversion there for the Chargers. Not saying this is a desperation drive, but they really need points on this drive if they want to get back in this ball game. They're down by 3 scores.
They need to do it quickly too. Their offense without a passing game is just really not going to get them there.
Gauthier with the carry, and he's dragged down behind the line. Good penetration by big Alex Roberts. The Colonels'
defense is starting to impress me a little bit. They're getting into that backfield. And, without Purdue, though, that really makes a big difference.
Loss of 5 on the carry, 2nd and 15. Time, the 12th defender now for the Colonels is East. Taking a lot of time going back to the huddle. This would be a great time to have a no-huddle offense. Rhodes, just a sophomore, maybe not ready for that responsibility. Pass is intercepted. Taken by, guess who?
Ratliff.
Ratliff dives forward with the ball. Steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line. He just seems to be everywhere a loose ball is at.
They recovered the fumble back in the first half. Now he's intercepted the ball. They like him back there at free safety.
Ratliff takes the ball down to the 35 where it's spotted. 1st and 10, Colonels. Now this could be a back-breaking drive here. If they get more points.
Or if they clock, if they just use clock.
Well, Colonels have not been doing great at ball control, I'll say that much.
Yeah, look at this. Edwards lone backfield.
Everybody out. Going to throw it out. And it's an incomplete pass. I just don't even know what to say about this. So you took, what, 3 seconds?
Yeah, really. What did we say? Use clock. Give them credit for creativity, trying something a little bit diversified.
Well,
what you don't expect.
You're being very generous. I'd be more of the prophet, say that is just not a great call. But, hey, you know what? He's the coach, and he knows what he's doing. His team's up by 18.
He truly does know what he's doing. Got a nice team.
Edwards hands off to Jones. Not much there. Picks up a couple. That'll be 3rd and 8. Clock did not start on the scoreboard during that play, and I don't know why.
It should have
It should be running now.
Yes, it should.
And the referees said, what are you doing?
Game got 10 or 15 seconds there.
That's called a home scoreboard, huh?
Oh, no. I don't think it's on.
Just teasing. Ratliff wide open is Jalen Moore, and he's got a touchdown. Pass was not the best one, but Moore made an adjustment, tipped the ball slightly, and then made the catch. He was so wide open, though, he had plenty of time to adjust. And a 33-yard pass. Edwards to Moore. And that may be all she wrote for the Chargers tonight. Young to hold, Rails to kick the extra point.
But they didn't use any clock, Mike. Oh, knuckleball. It looked like it knuckled through.
It worked. Kick is up and good, and at the 9:15 mark of the 4th quarter, Bullitt East now trails Oldham County 35-10.
What was that you're saying about haven't beaten Bullitt East in 4 years?
Well,
and that's the length of their the history.
That is the length of their history. They had not met before 2013, and the last 4 years have all been Bullitt County or Bullitt East wins. Tonight, different story.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. I don't think with that offense at Bullitt East, Scott, I don't think there's any way that you can overcome a 25-point deficit with 9:15 in the game. Like that passing game, though. I really do. I like Moore's hands. Edwards, pretty nice ball he's throwing out there.
Rawls to kick off.
Definitely getting the results. That's 5 touchdown passes.
Oldham County has one regular season game left to go. That'll be next week. They've already secured a spot. Both these teams have secured postseason berth. Now this is for seeding and pride. Ready to make the approach, and here he comes. Kick is away. Nice leg on him. Taking it about the 5. Gauthier looking for some room and drug down at the 29-yard line.
Make that to 24.
I'm sorry, 24. Yep. Ryan McKinney on the stop for the Colonels.
Actually, almost 25-yard line, isn't it?
They put it at the 25. 1st and 10. 75 yards. That's a long way to go for an offense that's generating about 3-4 yards a play.
Going to have to open the playbook. They are in shotgun.
Rhodes in the shotgun. Hands off to Gauthier. Got plenty of room.
Oh, can he be caught?
He's got a lot of speed and finally pushed out of bounds. Down to the 30-yard line. Little dodging and weaving.
45-yard run.
Big run by Gauthier. 1st down, Chargers. That's been the biggest offensive play in quite a while.
It has.
$35-10. Under 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Chargers looking for some life here. Rhodes in the shotgun. Hands off to Hawkins. He's trying the left side, and there's just not much room there. He'll get a few, but not enough. Picks up 3, 2nd and 7. Another stop by Dykes. He hustles off. Gets a break. Replaced by Andrew Vasquez on the defense. Colonel D really showing some stuff tonight.
Dykes' uniforms are dirty. He's had some good action on defense.
Man in motion, Gauthier. Rhodes hands him the ball, goes to the right side, follows his blockers, and picks up a nice gain. He'll have the first down plus. Is it first and goal? Depends on where they spot it. They put it right on the 10. So it is a first and goal. Gauthier, a nice little spark here in the last 2 carries.
45 yards and 16 yards. Might be just a little bit too late, I'm afraid, though.
He's in the backfield. Rhodes. Defense shows blitz. Rhodes takes it, goes straight up the middle with it, and gets about 3 or 4. Now spot him at the 7. Second and goal, ball at the 7-yard line. Clock continues to tick.
Clock is an ally of the Colonels right now. Got some pretty good sized gains, but they're going to have a lot more than that.
Hand off to Hawkins, left side.
Ooh,
big stop.
Big Barry there. Big guy.
Alex Roberts of the Colonels finished him off with authority, but not before he got across the 5-yard line. Ball spotted at the 4, third and goal from the 4. Colonel defense, do they have a goal line stand in them? We'll find out here in a couple of plays.
Who was that on that last carry, Mike? Was that Gauthier?
That was Hawkins.
Hawkins, okay.
This is Gauthier, and he's stopped for a minimal gain, if any, maybe back to the 4-yard line. It'll bring up. No, he loses a yard. So 4th and goal from the 5. East has no choice. They've got to go for it here. 6:23 to go in the ball game. Field goal doesn't help them at this point. Down by 25. They're really 4 scores. Rhodes goes to his left, trying to find a seam. He can't make it happen. And the Colonels deny the Chargers inside the 5-yard line. Colonels take it over. 1st and 10. You see that big pole there. Sorry about that, folks.
Ball right at the 2.5-yard line.
Chargers come up just short. Gauthier, nice runs on that series, but his spark is not going to help him here at this point.
Worst field position that Oldham County has had, on the 2.5-yard line, if you will.
Oldham County fans making some noise across the way. Pretty decent crowd followed them here tonight. From Buckner. Edwards. Try to get the defense to jump there, buy him a little space. Couldn't happen. Handoff. Calderon. Out from the 5, across the 5 to the 9-yard line, or make it the 10-yard line.
About 6 yards, you think?
Let's say we get about 7, I think. He's at the 10, so.
Okay. Yeah, it's about 3 yards to first. 2nd down and 3, a long 3, if you will. That's the one we expected to carry the ball in short yardage situations anyway.
Edwards under center, taking his time. Really no need to be in a hurry here. They would like to get a first down. Calderon with a carry, looking for a seam. Can't get much, but across the 10, and he'll have enough for a first down as they move the chains. And that was a big first down for the Colonels. Now they can chew up at least a couple more minutes, even if they don't get another first down. Ball to 14.
We sure do miss that play clock. I mean, I keep looking to see how much time is left. I mean, the good quarterback now is going to utilize that clock, but I just wonder what kind of an indicator he's got to know what time it is. They don't want a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I know that's an expense for the schools, but it seems like a necessary one at some point. But KHSAA hasn't decided it's necessary. Big defensive stop that time.
Calderon right at the line of scrimmage.
He was met right by Logan McKenna. Senior linebacker comes up and makes the stop. He picked up maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. But it is hard to milk the play clock when you don't have one to see.
I'm just wondering if somebody on the sideline might be giving some kind of a clock indication.
Well, I know the referees are watching it.
Yeah, but they got the flags.
It's true. They're not going to give you a hint either. Edwards.
Yeah, he's looking at the sidelines. Somebody's timing him.
There's the snap. Back judge is actually starting to signal the time. If you watch him, his hand is counting time for the quarterback. Quarterback's looking up at him, trying to find out how much time he's got. Back judge is the one that's keeping that.
You can see Edwards looking somewhere.
He was looking at the back judge.
About 19.
See if he does that again. Watch the back judge. He'll start waving his hand with each second. See if I can pull out. Maybe we can catch that again.
See, I might have learned something here tonight, how they do it over here in Kentucky.
See, there's the back judge there, just to the right of the screen. He's looking at his watch. Now his signal.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Edwards rolls to his left, has a pass up. And it's well overthrown more, but his progress was impeded by a cornerback who kind of gave him a little shove outside the 5-yard window, but no flag called.
Well, they did up some valuable time there. What's the clock say? 3:10 left?
3:40.
Is that a 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
3:40 to go.
I'd say they can start the bus now, as in the term the game might be decided at this point.
4th and 5. Punt team out. Vasquez to punt.
Oh, nice punt.
Loose ball. And it's fought for. And Chargers keep it. Huff down there to cover it. 3.5 to go. Oldham County going to have a nice ride back to Buckner tonight as they get a win here at Bullitt East. And Bullitt East not only gets the loss, but they lose their star running back, Purdue, to an ankle injury. And we just hope that that will heal up in time for postseason.
And the Colonels may have broken their jinx of winning and losing every other weekend. They finally got 2 wins in a row.
Hand off to Hawkins. Gets around the corner. He's fighting for yardage, and now he's going nowhere as they got him off the ground. And he's getting a little fired up there. Frustration starting to show. Picked up the first down. Ball marked down at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. 3:15 to go.
Nice run by Hawkins. I got him at a 12-yard gain.
He's a junior running back. He'll be back next season. But frustration. Rhodes keeps it himself, right side. Vasquez wraps him up, gets help pulling him down to the 36-yard line. So 6-yard gain? No. Make that 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Spotted at the 35.
Nice run, but again, these kind of runs are not getting them the yardage they need to get to the end zone.
Well,
and they need a passing game.
Gauthier takes the handoff from Rhodes, goes up the middle, and he'll pick up enough for a first down. down the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Clock will stop on the moving of the chains briefly.
That was Gauthier on that run, I think, was it not?
It was Gauthier,
yeah. They, I tell you what, Rhodes paid a price after the handoff.
He got popped.
He got whacked pretty good.
Huff split out to the near side. Gauthier comes out with him. McKenna in the slot. Hawkins back. Rhodes going to put it up. Throws a duck down the middle, and it's incomplete. Stops the clock at 1:45 to go, 2nd and 10. I don't know how much they work on their passing game, but they really need to work on Rhodes' footwork and timing. Because in an obvious passing situation, he really didn't make the best throw there. But I suspect they built this team to run.
It is. I mean, the coach said that to start with. He knew that they were basically a run team.
Hawkins on the carry, across the 30, down to about the 27.
Hawkins on carry, brought down by Kelly for good.
And these yards will basically pad your stat sheet, but they're not really going to get you where you need to go. 3rd and 6. Gauthier, the setback. Rhodes fakes the handoff, throws a swing pass to McKenna. McKenna gets it inside the 20, down into the red zone. We'll see where they spot him. Far side of the field, I couldn't tell if he was on the 19 or the 18.
Rhodes pass complete to McKenna, brought down by Curtis.
You know, that was the first completed pass.
Are you kidding? To the 18-yard line it is. 1st and 10.
Other than the interception.
Rhodes going to try it again. McKenna this direction, and almost an interception. In and out of the hands of Isaiah Hale for the defense. Incomplete pass. Clock stops with 53 seconds to go in the ball game. Ball back to the 18-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I'd say Rhodes is going to learn a lot from this game. He's just a sophomore. Handled himself pretty well, taking some pretty good hard hits for a quarterback.
I'll say he looks pretty fearless out there. I'll give him that. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, looks for a spot.
Still running.
May get to the end zone. Dives for it, and they say he did.
Good for him. Good for him.
Rhodes finds the end zone.
We just credited him, and he got the TD. Good job.
18-yard carry. Style points for Bullitt East, but a little bit of encouragement here late in the game, and they needed it. 35-16. .44 seconds in the ball game. Waddle on to kick the extra point. Snap and the hold are good, and the kick is up, and it's good as well. And Bullitt East finds a little condolence points here late in the 4th quarter, courtesy of their quarterback, Rhodes, who found a spot and made it work. 35-17. Oldham County to receive the kick. Bullitt East, you think they'll try an onside? I mean, doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense to do something like that when you trail by 18 points and you have under a minute to go in the ball game. Chargers come on the field. But you never know. High school football is certainly not as predictable as, say, the college or pro game. Colonel's expecting some sort of onside kick. They've got 9 men within 18 yards of the ball. Jones, the lone deep man. 35-17. And squib kick taken by Jones. And he just goes down. No risk of anything fancy here. Colonels will start with the ball right at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And all they have to do is take a couple of knees, and this one will be in the books. I would suspect that's what they'll do. But as I said before, this is high school football. Sometimes coaches do some crazy things, and sometimes players do some crazy things. Jones going to be in the safety back. Edwards will take the snap. They're in the victory formation. Snap and a knee. And that'll start the clock. And that's going to be the ball game. As East heads to the sideline, Oldham County will celebrate tonight. Their first win ever against Bullitt East. It comes on the road. It comes on a beautiful night here in October. And Oldham County moves to 5-4 on the year. Bullitt East drops to 4-5. But more importantly, they may have lost their starting tailback, Hunter Purdue, to an ankle injury. And that may hurt them as the season unfolds and begins to unwind. We'll take a break here. We'll be back with our post-game coverage right after this. You're watching Glycod.com. Stay with us, folks. We shall return.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows. What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Glycod's coverage of Kentuckiana Football Friday continues with the postgame show. A recap of tonight's action, recognition of tonight's players, and scores of other games. Brought to you by LaGrange Service Center at 409 West Jefferson Street. Servicing cars weekdays 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and also offering 24/7 towing and wrecker service. Call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Post-game coverage, Mike Beck and Paul Love here at Bullitt East High School. The final score, Oldham County 35, Bullitt East 17. And let's recap what we know. Paul, I bet you got a plethora of stats there.
I have that. First of all, for Bullitt East, running game, again, got 287 yards for the game on 52 carries. Looking back, Rhodes, the quarterback, 11 carries, 58 yards. Purdue, who went out of the game in that second quarter, 9 carries in the first half of 77 yards. Then it goes to Tyler Hawkins, 18 carries, 74 yards, and then Gaithier, 10 carries and 72 yards. So those add up to 52 carries and 287 yards on the ground. Through just one of 12 passes, that pass caught by McKenna for 9 yards. So 64 total plays for the Chargers and 296 yards in offense. They were penalized 7 times for 75 yards. That's not going to make the coach too happy either. Looking over at the Colonels, Oldham County, main runner, of course, Lucas Jones. We expected that. He carried the ball 17 times, gained 80 yards. Next most would go to Calderon, Daniel Calderon, 7 carries, 20 yards. For the game, I have them at 29 rushes for 99 yards, just under 100 yards rushing, but it was the passing game that made a difference. Eric's Edwards, 11 of 22 passes, 282 yards. We'll go over those touchdown catches in just a moment. 40 plays for the Colonels, 381 yards, so 381 yards compared to 296. It sounds closer than that, but it really wasn't. 8 penalties. I'm sure Coach Fox is not going to like the fact that at this stage of the game or the season, 8 penalties for 95 yards. Both teams a little bit sloppy as far as that execution is concerned. But nevertheless, 5 passing touchdowns for the Colonels. Samples for 28, 32, and 21 yards, and Moore for 68 and 33 yards.
All right, that's your stats and the update. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our most outstanding player of the game. And more to come, including scores of other contests as well. Stay with us. A lot more yet to come on Glycod.com.
No matter what falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
Over the years, sporting events have delivered many powerful moments. Battery Giant gives you the power of low prices on over 100,000 different types of batteries. Mention this ad and get 10% off. There's none bigger than Battery Giant. Visit their locally owned and operated Louisville store at 12418 LaGrange Road, just northeast of exit 30 off I-265. Or shop online at batterygiant.com. Batterygiant.com. Facebook and Twitter at Battery Giant.
What matters to a trained comfort specialist? Cool summers, cozy winters, and an energy bill that's light as a feather, no matter the season. Because your comfort is a matter of opinion, and with a trained comfort specialist on your side, it's also a matter of fact.
Kinzer & Kinzer, serving Oldham and surrounding counties for 30 years. Geothermal heating and cooling, plumbing, residential sales, service, maintenance, and 24-hour emergency service.
It's hard to stop a trained comfort specialist.
Welcome back here. Post-game coverage, Mike Beck and Paul Love. And not exactly sure what happened to our spot there, but it just stopped abruptly. And so we return. Post-game coverage time for our most outstanding player tonight. Once again brought to you by East and Westbrook Construction, a regional industrial contractor providing safety, quality, and performance for clients for over 37 years. Make East and Westbrook a part of your team for outstanding construction and maintenance results. This one was a little difficult tonight as we kind of bandied back and forth here. There's a couple players that really could be picked.
Yeah, it makes me think. We had talked about, well, no, first of all, let's give credit to Eric Edwards. Threw 5 touchdown passes, and those were not short passes either. But the 2 receivers on the other end were Moore and Samples. And, you know, here's the stat to look at. Moore, 4 catches, 187 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Samples, also 4 catches, just 90 yards, but 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
We thought that Samples' touchdowns maybe were kind of more critical in the flow of the game than the others. So, boy, it's a tough decision between those two, but we thought Samples with 3 touchdown catches probably is our player of the game.
So Samples, our outstanding player of the game tonight. Chase Samples, number 11 for the Oldham County Colonels, will get the honor tonight, and a number of deserving Colonels. I imagine that they're all happy as they get on the bus and head back to Buckner tonight, but tip of the hat. For more on tonight's winner and all the recipients, visit glycon.com for more. We'll take another break, and we'll be back right after this with scores of other games, final thoughts, and a look ahead. All that to come right after this.
Over the years, sporting events have delivered many powerful moments. Battery Giant gives you the power of low prices on over 100,000 different types of batteries. Mention this ad and get 10% off. There's none bigger than Battery Giant. Visit their locally owned and operated Louisville store at 12418 LaGrange Road, just northeast of exit 30 off I-265. Or shop online at batterygiant.com. Batterygiant.com. Facebook and Twitter at Battery Giant.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
Louisville's Blind Factory and Wallpaper Outlet has been family-owned and operated since 1975, carrying a complete line of products with thousands of rolls of wallpaper and border in stock. Blinds Direct offers free in-home consultations for window treatments and an in-home installation team eager to serve you. For all your blinds and wallpaper needs, call 266-0079 or visit the website at blindsdirect.com.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
You're listening to High School Football from Glycod.
Post-game coverage continues with Mike Beck and Paul Love here at Bullitt East, with the Chargers drop one to the Oldham County Colonels. Final 35-17, a big night for the Colonels. Before we head out of here tonight, we want to bring you one last look at the scoreboard. Scoreboard update tonight brought to you by Financial Solutions. Lawson Financial, in fact. To plan for your financial future, visit lawsonfinancial.net. Couple of games of local interest. South Oldham had no trouble tonight at North Bullitt, just down the road here, over in Shepherdsville. Final score of that one, 57-6. The Dragons roared once again. That's 8 straight wins since their opening season loss. They moved to 8-1 on the season, and they're playing good football right now. On the other side of town, up in Goshen, North Oldham dropped one at Franklin County. Final score, 45-13, and the Mustangs on the losing end of that one, and they will take it on the chin. For other scores and updates and all the other information, go to glycod.com. That's our website and a place where you can find scores Kentucky, Southern Indiana, and just about everywhere in between. Playoffs in Southern Indiana tonight. You want to know did your team advance? Did they take it on the chin? Go to glycod.com. You can find that out tonight. Any final thoughts on this one, Paul?
I do. Coach Sanders is not very happy about progress tonight, and we thoughts and prayers are out for Hunter Perdue, who hurt his ankle there. Couldn't play in the second half, and that certainly made a difference for the Chargers. On the other hand, Coach Fox, I think he's real happy. His team's playing well, and that passing game has really come to life.
Let me ask you on the Hunter Perdue thing. Do you think that injury was the difference or just incidental?
I don't think so. I don't think Bullitt East has the passing game or the diversity to be able to, to win a game like this. Certainly it didn't help him. I mean, he's a good player. We saw him break away for what was it, 80 yards or something like that in the first quarter. So he was a big loss for them for sure, but not the difference in the game, though.
All right, well, your final score here, Oldham County 35, Bullitt East 17. Join us next week for more live high school football as the PRP Panthers play at the Central Yellow Jackets. That will be on WFIA 94.7 FM. Chris LeBar and Bob Redmond will be on hand. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock, kickoff at 7:30. There will be possible Indiana high school playoff football coverage next week as well on GlyCod.com. We will let you know that as we figure that out. These things are always in flux. For a rebroadcast of this game, be sure to click on GlyCod.com for more. Tonight's executive producer was Steve Bird with music by Jason Shaw. The final score, once again, Oldham County 35, Bullitt East 17. So for Paul Love, I'm Mike Beck saying good night from Mount Washington, Kentucky. We'll see you next week or the following week, wherever. Until then, God bless, take care, be safe on the roads, and have a great weekend.
Tonight's live presentation of Kentuckiana Football Friday has been brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net. By Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Metro Windows at 502-550-1489. By Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, a top outdoor equipment choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. By the Oldham County Board of Health, healthy people, strong community, OldhamCountyHealthDepartment.org. By Battery Giant, where you can shop for many types of batteries online at BatteryGiant.com. By LaGrange Chiropractic at 301 South First Street, Oldham County's leading back and neck treatment provider. By Lawson Financial, helping you plan for your financial security. LawsonFinancial.net. By LaGrange Service Center, family-owned quality car care since 1964. And by Kinzer & Kinzer in LaGrange. We deliver clean, comfortable air.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter at GlyCod. We thank you for listening to this live sports presentation from GlyCod Communications.